Hey, yeah, I just had a question because I was kind of confused, right? So, can y'all tap on that link at the top? Are y'all able to hit that link? Let me see. I don't see where it's glowing up or nothing. I don't know. Can y'all hit that link? Do it work for y'all? Hey, Watanya Butterfinger. You hear this, Butterfinger? So you already looked at. Huh? Is it working for y'all? Let me see if they come back and say so. Okay, it do. Thank you, the bushes. Well, I have a question because I'm learning. I'm 42 years young. I'll be motherfucking 43 September 2nd. Ow! Don't y'all forget it. Anyway, I heard the lady say that uh, Reverend James Wilcox will be over education and that he is being ordained. How many times do you be ordained? I thought you'd be ordained one time. What is Jay Wilson? You got on here and cussed me out and told me when I said something about you being ordained and dick sucking, you got so mad at me, Jay Wilson. And now I know why. Because I was telling the truth. You was never ordained. You need to. The woman clearly says on the video, y'all. If y'all go listen, she said he's he training. Bitch, you supposed to be getting ordained. I say that, Miss Pam. I said Jay Wilson and I had a video with it in my title because I know me. And when I find it, I'm gonna go back and share it again. But Jay Wilson cussed me out like a dirty dig dog. Cause I said he wasn't ordained, honey. Got mad. Huh? He got mad. And this lady is on this video that I just put in here. Let me put it in here again. I don't know who the hell page this is. I got this morning. I said, what? And I'm listening because you don't see nobody, but she calling names. And I'm like, and I said, okay. She said she named her the pastors of her church. It was like he was getting checked. Okay. I felt that the message that she was sending, because okay, look, if you in a church and you a part of a church, you know who the pastors is of the church. There's no reason for the pastor of the church, or the deacon or the reverend or nobody to get up there and make announcements, calling people out by name and their positions. Then she went to Jay Wilson to say over education. And then she said, and he's being ordained. And I said, being ordained? And Jay Wilson said he was already ordained. So you literally just sitting up here lying and carrying on to these people. What is wrong with him? You know what? It's sad. Don't like this video, y'all. Y'all go over there and watch the shit for yourself. That's all I had to come back here and say. I don't know what he got going on. It's like he living in a fantasy land in the world, and it's really coming back on him. He's over there. He looking like he weighing 100 pounds now. Hold on. He over there. He's sick. He looked like he weighing about 100 pounds, y'all. He all shriveled up in the shoulders. He trying to keep his mouth closed, but it's showing more wrinkles in his face because he done lost so much weight in his face. His face is no wider than my two fingers. It's like it's a lot going on over there with Jay Wilson. But you know what, Jay Wilson, all that also comes with playing with the Lord too. All that comes together. It comes like a whole package deal. My her church fan just dropped her. The usher boy need to direct him out the church. Done direct it. Done it. over there talking about he got to be ordained. I said, Jay Wilson just got, y'all, come on, Miss Pam, you're the only one that remember with Jay Wilson. We had this whole battle back and forth about him being ordained. I know Timothy Blaine remember. Hmm. This is a scandalous and a shame. So can somebody answer this question for me? Maybe somebody know and maybe I don't know. That video, Miss Gwen, that I just dropped. Olivia, perfect. Olivia. Olivia, could you answer this question for me? How many times does a pastor have to be ordained? Because from my understanding, it's just once. Now, I could be wrong and may not know. Could you enlighten me? Because how is he being ordained? This lady announced it in the video that he was being ordained, honey. And he did a video a couple of years ago when I said that he was not ordained, and he was mad as a bitch at me, honey, and cussed me out and told me he was, and this, that, and the third. And he went to seminary school, yes. So my question is, how many times can a pastor be ordained? Is it like he getting saved and then saved again? Because you know we do that. Well, a pastor can be ordained multiple times, but the implications and requirements vary by denomination. What and why? But why would he cuss me out so bad like it was something? So it's just like if somebody go get baptized, they backslide and they go back get baptized again then, right? That's what I'm getting. Cussing and calling people hoes, all in while being trained to be ordained. So this answers the question why he hadn't been playing the piano, y'all. They training to ordain him. The lady said it in the video. If it's a lie, she said it. But just like this, she said, she said, Seashell, bitch, you come in here with this tongue tied ass thing. Anyway, but like just like she said, he got holes in the title and bitch this and all that kind of stuff. And come on now. What is you doing, Jay Wilson? You supposed to be praying. Praying. Hey, Destiny. Technically, you can be ordained twice if there's an evaluation. For example, going from a minister to an elder. I've never heard of a preacher being ordained twice. See, he said Jay Wilson claims to be a pastor, but they don't refer to him as pastor. Read the Heart of Philadelphia had already pointed out that they was referring to him as reverend. And the lady in that video didn't refer to him as pastor either. So maybe that's why he being ordained. So that means he lied to us from the jump. Like we've been saying. Huh? That's what we're saying. Okay, Olivia. So that's what we've been saying, right? He lied to us from the jump then. That's no other excuse. There's no other excuse. You ain't gonna make me believe. That's the difference between the wait. That's the difference between being churched or religious and being saved. Oh, this is a lot, y'all. This is a lot. Oh, this is new, y'all. Oh, Olivia, you seen this? Bitch. It popped up on my phone like it popped up on my phone like a notification said Olivia and back. Ain't that your phone did that?
I can hear it twice. If I have to mute, it pops up, right? Your video will pop up, right? And if I don't mute it, it'll be like an echo, like I'm on the video twice or something. I don't know what's going on.
No, on the StreamYard, when you popped up here on the link, girl, it gave me a notification across the top of my screen and said
Oh
that you
yeah,
was
I've
back.
seen that before. Yeah.
I ain't
I've seen
seen
that.
that before.
Yeah, StreamYard, honey, they doing too much now. I can't hardly work it no more. Okay,
You ain't lying.
I can't hardly work it no more. They got too much going on. Okay, it's probably why it's messing up all the time. But Jay Wilson,
Okay.
he was referred for years. He went to seminary school, and I assumed that's why he was calling himself Doctor Pastor Jay Wilson. Because he went to seminary school. You know what I mean? And
Uh-huh.
so, he said he was on sabbatical with that church that he go to when they were saying they didn't see him playing, the organ or whatever for the church. And he said he was on sabbatical. But I'm thinking, why are you on sabbatical if you just play the music? And are you a Catholic now? What do you mean you on sabbatical? And then I took that as they done found out that he was doing too much online. Because people started popping up online, with that
Uh-huh.
church that he go to now, and they might have set him down or something, right? Because he was doing too much. But now I didn't
Uh-huh.
hear nothing about he was supposed to just now be becoming a minister, a pastor, or whatever he getting ordained for him. So maybe that's why he said he was on sabbatical. But the more he played with. Now I ain't seen that video, and I got to go back and watch it where you say he done lost so much weight, and
He
I'm like,
did get a
what?
video last night. Jay Wilson looked at poor as a racehorse on that video. I was like, what is something ain't right? And I
Yeah.
kept on looking and I was looking at his face. He holding his facial expression totally different. He seemed to be very bothered by that town hall that they
Uh,
had. But he also don't look well.
oh, child.
Like he really don't. And I'm like, is he still losing weight? What the hell is going on?
Uh, he might have
No,
went
he
on and
ain't
had
got
that.
no dang. Girl, what happened to my phone?
Huh? What you say, Deanna? But anyway, you right on why a pastor don't have to be ordained. But the issue is that and he did cuss Deanna out, but he was saying he went to seminary school and all this and all that. So in which case he would have been ordained, right? Am I wrong about that? This got Ozempic face. Mm-mm. Oh, something happened to her phone. Oh, okay. Well, can y'all still hear me? She'll be back. Jay Wilson look like he's on something. Ooh, child, I ain't even seen that. I ain't been over. I ain't seen his face in a while. Mm-mm. Thanks for letting me know y'all can hear me, Destiny. But let me tell you something though. Here's what, like I always say on my channel, honey, that tongue is powerful, right? And Jay Wilson know because see, one thing Jay Wilson know whether he's ordained or not, he knows what he is and is not supposed to be doing pertaining to his religion, right? He can say he's not Christian, he can say he's spiritual, but what you're doing is you're playing with the word and everybody know he playing with the word, okay? He make fun of the word. He be singing these Christian songs, and all of this and all that. And that's why a lot of people are drawn to him. But he ain't nothing but a charlatan, okay? And you playing with the Lord now, cause you want all your rewards on earth, cause when it comes to you in heaven, you know what the deal is with that, right? Cause you done went so far, you said, well, shoot, I might as well try to get all I can get. And the thing that you covered on earth, that's the same thing that'll bring you down, okay? So all you worried about is money this and money that, and making it seem like you better than everybody else and all this and all that. And that same thing right there, that's your God, okay? That's your God, and that's gonna take you out. So you got to be careful, okay? Now I don't care if you get or then why then you so now you playing with the law to the point to where religion to the point to where now you want to be ordained and you want to be over education, right? So you want to now you're gonna make me think you a creep. So you getting ordained to be over education with what you're trying to be over young people, and that opens another door in my opinion. Why you want to be over these young people when it comes to education? Child. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Well, maybe Rose. Maybe this is his first ordination. Okay, child. He trying to go to the other side. Trying to go to the other side. What that mean, view? But yeah, honey, but he better stop. Mm-mm. Have y'all seen that? Anyway, I gotta go look at this video to see how he look. But have y'all ever seen that Stephen King movie called Thinner? So the child he turned into the real life Thinner. If y'all ain't never seen that movie, watch it. It's a scary movie by Stephen King. It's called Thinner. Not sure if you know Olivia, but Pastor used to be a elementary. No, I didn't know that. Oh, he done been some of everything. Child, jack of all trades and a master of none. I didn't know that. Sure didn't. Mm-mm. Wow. So he got a degree in education and he ain't using it. He's not utilizing that degree. Wow. Okay. With with his education switching from music to education, I guess. I was thinking the same thing, Miss Orbeck. Yeah, you was thinking about Thinner. Yeah, that movie is crazy. Mm-mm. Remind me of Jay Wilson, Thinner. I gotta go over there and look at that video where he came on camera. I was like, what? But all right, you think you doing? You know, then he, you know, it seemed like Jay Wilson. It seemed like you losing your mind a little bit. You going down a slippery slope, Jay Wilson. You sounding like you losing it a little bit. You know what I mean? You losing it a little bit at the time. So I really don't know what's going on with you, brother man. But dude, this worldly stuff that you got going on, and the way that you know the word, and the way that you are, you just is just your soul is just corrupted to the point to where it ain't no turning back. You know, you done turned into a complete reprobate. You been a reprobate, but child, oh Lord, you a whole what do they call it? What is that word? Hold on a minute, let me think about it. Mm, 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 mm. I can't even think of the word when you go so far. You can play with the Lord so long it ain't no turning back. What is that word? No, honey, he ain't the Antichrist. He ain't that. Trust me, he ain't that. His social media footprints on here. I know that's right. Apostate, heretic, yeah, both of them. But the one I'm talking about, I think it starts with a P or R. I can't say, but he is apostate. He is a heretic. Both of those, but it's another one that I like to use for him. Exactly. He is weird. He is doing Brian and roll like that. Yeah, he trying. Absolutely. Reprobate. Thank you, disrespectfully mixed 99. Honey, he is a reprobate. Yes, he is. Y'all Google that word and see if you don't think about Jay Wilson when you read the definition. He is absolutely a reprobate. An infidel too. Got that right? Mm-hmm. God shall not be mocked. It say that in the Bible. You should not mock God. Okay? And that's what he do on a daily basis. Mm-mm-mm. Child. Yes, he got a reprobate mind. Yes, he does. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. He better do like the gypsy and thinner said. Child, thinner. Thinner. Child. I better watch him. Say Wilson. Thinner, okay? When Deanna was talking about his appearance, that's the first thing popped into my mind. That movie, Thinner. Child, you got to be more careful. But I remember when he called himself getting into it with Deanna. That's what I came up here to tell her. With his reprobate self. You cannot mock God. You cannot play with the creator. Okay? Thing with Jay Wilson is, he figured he done went so far, he done sinned so much that it ain't no turning back for him. And he might as well try to get, like I said, all his rewards right here on earth, which is ain't nothing but material things. All right. And cause he been seeking the wrong thing. He worried about the wrong thing. He always been worried about the wrong thing. I don't know if it was because of his upbringing. I don't know what it is, but honey, his God is money. His God is material things, and it's what you worshiping. And that worship right there, because you worshiping that and you using the Almighty and you making fun of him. I guess you're mad at him or something. You can't be mad at him because how you are, honey. We got free will. Ain't nobody requiring you to do nothing that you don't want to do, honey. Child. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. She said, can she give her victims, please? Child. Ain't no victim on YouTube. Is repeating because he's feeble minded. A child, he maybe he getting there, child. I don't know. I'm trying to wait till Deanna come back out. She fixing her phone. From ordained to damnation, child. You got that right. Jay Wilson ain't never been who he's pretending. Yeah, absolutely not. Wild card. I absolutely agree with you. Absolutely. Now, Sir King was in the chat. I don't know if he down there no more, but Sir King, you almost had a good live yesterday, but you let Jay Dunn sabotage your live, and I don't understand that. You know, I mean, the whole thing was sabotaged when she hit the link, but it was a good. It could have been a good show. It had the makings of a good show. I was very disappointed. Lord have mercy. Everybody's a 1099 to him. That's what he said. That's what he said, and you better believe it. I believe it. Mm, mm, mm. Just another lonely old man. Yeah, what was you thinking, Sir King, child? Didn't she mess everything up? I was like, oh my God, I just talked about it on my channel, y'all. Oh Lord, I did not appreciate that. I was like, child. Oh, yeah, she jacked it up. I couldn't believe that. I was like, oh my God, really? This what we doing? Knowing that girl gonna get up there and sideswipe the whole conversation and turn it into something about her. Child. Sir King, I hope she paid you at least. I heard that view. The story of Jay Wilson, it was 1966 born, two parents. He was of nine, probably struggle. Well, maybe that really altered something. Maybe it was traumatizing to him, and he like a Scarlett O'Hara woman when she lost all that money, and she said like, I promise I will never go hungry again. When she pulled that curtain down and made a dress out of it, child, he promised he would never go hungry again. Uh, mm, mm, mm. I can't either, Linda. Made it about her. Oh Lord, you better than me. I can't stand that monster. That chaos demon. It's ridiculous. That thing ain't entertaining to me at all. It's just my, it's just how I feel about it. To each his own. You know what I mean? But that whole conversation was sideswiped because of her. I was like, no, she didn't. Oh Lord, I'll leave the live anytime Jay Dunn or Vivian comes on the panel. I can't take a chair. Oh, it was traumatizing. A two-bedroom flat shack with say, oh wow, is that how he was living? I don't even know. I don't even know, but like clearly it was traumatizing. Mm-mm-mm. She's a earth disturber. Oh wow, she is a panel killer. You don't appreciate how Uncle Tim was treated. How was he treated in your mind? I just know I know him and Flatty, I said Flatty, him and Heidi Fly had some words back and forth. But shoot, Tim is old child, and he don't be remembering correctly all the time. But he was like, no, that ain't what you said in your book, and all this and all that. I was like, Lord, Trump, they kept deflecting. Y'all supposed to be talking about Jay Wilson. But Jay Wilson was over there loving it. He was getting his whole life. Okay. But one thing for certain, two things for sure, boy, you need to fall on your knees before it's too late, and ask for forgiveness to the Almighty. Okay? Because, honey, tomorrow ain't promised to none of us. Dang, that's what I was trying to say. I'll elaborate when Deanna gets back. Yeah, I know him and how they got into it. Yeah. Yeah, Uncle T. He can handle himself. Yes, he can. I agree with that. Child. EBT didn't exist yet, so they went to school with Peanut. But what is you talking about, Terry West? Lord have mercy. No, Heidi and J Dummy did way too much, even with they line of questions. Child. Like I said, I read about through it. After I seen that thing pop up, I was like, you know what, this gonna be a mess. This show is not gonna go like it's intended to. And so I really think that Sir King really just didn't know what to do with Jay Dunn, for a long time, and he probably didn't even want to knock her down off the panel like that because he said, he's loyal to his, I guess, people that watch him, and he really didn't want to do it. But the crowd is saying, he was, she was messing everything up. But honey, but by the time he got to that point, the whole thing was already messed up, you know. Child, Lord have mercy. Therese is a mess. Mm-mm. JW can really speak on. They really can really speak on others' teeth. Looking at his bottom teeth, they're starting to look like a lot of crowding, and I don't know. I'm one of them people that don't be worried about people's teeth. I don't know what the fascination is about people's teeth over here. I don't get that, but okay. Oh Lord, it's a whole lot of stuff that they be worried about. This and that. I don't be worried about. Child, that's why you don't hear me talking about that stuff. Oh Lord, unless I'm trying to roast, gag, or drag you, honey. Other than that, oh Lord, no. Mm-mm. Sorry for the typos. I don't. You don't have autocorrect. Oh, no problem. Well, Uppity, I would really like to talk to you about the ghetto intellect situation, because they said you was running around acting like you was jealous because ghetto was wanting to meet up with not only Sheffy but did meet up with Sheffy, but wanted to meet up with said he wanted to meet up with Room Shaker, and I was wanting to know what the deal was with you about that situation. I was like, what? Because they said that he asked you to do a meet and greet and you said no. Oh, it's lies? Oh, okay. No problem. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, that's more interesting than whatever Jay Wilson done, child. He was getting his whole life about something being about him. You have to realize he is so narcissistic that he got a kick out of that whole town hall supposedly being about him. You know what I mean? Like it turned into something other than about him. But if people had stayed on the topic and the whole show was about him, child, he would have gotten his whole entire life behind that. Okay, honey, he would have felt solidified, okay? Child, justified in his destruction, child. Mm-mm. Like you said, I said no to ghetto. Yeah, that's what they said. You said no, right? I would never meet with a child, a boy, not a man, a boy, a man child. He's a man child. He call himself a boy. You 54 years old, you still calling yourself a boy? Come on now. Playing high school games. I'm gonna date her because she's not a baddie. If you don't set your stupid self down somewhere, oh Lord, make me sick. But you were smart for saying no. I tell you that. Mm-mm. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. Good morning, sis and chat. What did the bootleg preacher do? Well, Deanna was talking about she can't believe he just now getting ordained because he argued her down and talked to her real bad when she said he wasn't ordained or something like that a while ago, and now only to find out that he just now being ordained. Avery Curry said these trolls think because of the eh of the don't see a mad don't see a mod, they won't get tapped from the clouds. Child. Because they don't see a mob, they won't get tapped from. I heard that he got his first job. Well, I'm not reading. I'm not reading nothing from Terry West. I bet Jay Wilson dog get tired of all this child. Poor doggy, but child. Yeah, so he just now getting ordained, child. Mm-mm. Deanna dropped a link to the video where it was being said. I'm sure she'll drop it again when she was coming back, but she heard it. I didn't go listen to it yet, but I'm going to. I thought he was already ordained. He said he went to seminary school and all of this and all that. So yeah, that's what I thought. Absolutely. Ordained for what? For you to be, it's a whole bunch of the demons, took over the church, a long time ago. You have to be prayed up to even go into the church, okay? Because all the demons done took over, Chad, so he'll fit right in. All right, he gonna fit right in. Well, there's actually a congregation that's going to stand for his shenanigans. Lord help him. They letting these so-called pastors and ministers and all of this and all that, honey, got them holding hands, walking them straight into hell. Okay. Mm, mm, mm. Now, Cherry West, Deanna might be mad at you for this one by the time she come back. So I don't know. I don't know. Might need to stop while you ahead, child. I don't know. I'm just saying they need to vet his on. Yeah, they sure do. They sure do need to vet him on social media. You got that right. I agree with that. Yeah, today it's a circus. Yeah, yeah. And where does this COVID religion, Kojic, where did that come from? I'm like, what kind of mockery is this? I'm like, what, child? Mm. I bet he ain't took no right hand shit of that right hand, right? Mm. This is a story of Jay. Trey East, if you have a channel, honey, you need to do a video and put out all of the information that you just dropped in Deanna's chat. And I know you got a channel, you just got to put a video on it. Because if you didn't have a channel, you could comment in the comment section, do your old video, honey, and just put it out there. Let people know that you done a video saying anything you want to say about him. Okay, he'll love it anyway. He'll be your first viewer. As long as you put his name on it, okay? OJ, Church of God in Christ. Yeah, very popular. Well, now see, it's very popular now. But see, it's been, of course, it's been, Church of God in Christ. Um, but here recently they start calling it Kojic, and they put a new spin on an old church, and now it's just a hot mess. When I looked at Jay Wilson last night, he looked so demonized. I wouldn't be surprised. Is that I ain't gay no more? Yes, child. Yes, that Kojic still. Kojic is old. And stuff. Well, yeah, it's old, but see, they put a new spin on it, Jamal. The fact that it's been the Church of God in Christ, we're familiar with that. But when they started calling it Kojic and putting all this new spin on it, like they have convocations, like it's a Catholic church, they put a Catholic church type spin on it, and it's just I can't agree with it. It's because they have organized. They have organized in the sense. Well, see, it's not even just that. I just they do accept anything and everything. You came up in Kojic, Linda. Did you come up in the Church of God in Christ, or did you come up in the Kojic Church? Child, Deanna says she coming, y'all. Oh no! Oh, thank you, disrespectfully, Miss, for getting in contact because I knew she was wanting to come back. I'm just not gonna jump out for panel and she ain't come back to say bye or nothing. But thank you, disrespectfully, Mick says Deanna says she coming, y'all, and thank you, Miss O, for holding it down. StreamYard is absolutely tripping. It was jumpy and twitchy when I came on this morning. I hope my video look okay. I don't even know. At one point in time, I had to ask people in my chat, "Can y'all hear me?" Bitch is sure to lie anything, child. It was Pentecostal, but they now call it Church of God in Christ. But see, here's the thing. Well, okay. Kojic and Church of God in Christ is the same. Well, now, technically it's the same thing. Technically it's the same thing, but they put a new spin on it when they start calling it Kojic. But hey, okay. I'm missionary Baptist. Not my problem. And then I'm spiritual. So, I know that I can worship God wherever I am because I know that He is in me and He is not in that building. Okay. So, yeah, they raised the prices and the product went down American way. What title is he going to have? I don't know. I don't know. A lot of mess went on well before Bishop Heard or Sure was appointed coach. Honey, a lot of stuff been going on in the black church in particular for a very long time. Things started to change. For me, things started to change in the 90s. So yeah, if you want to know about Kojic, you should speak with King Jive. Jive. Woo, that's a good example. King Jives. Bye bye. That's a very good example. Oh yes. Pastor's not Kojic. Oh really? He's not denominational. I thought he was. Um those various religions have their own creeds. And so yes they do, absolutely. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pentecostal Assembly of God. Yeah. That's why I look to God. And my man. I feel you every time. Some accept and reject the Trinity doctrine. Wow. Except when you say accept you, Miss O, sorry, I had to give you a little business. Oh wow, but I always took business and official side man over saddle. Oh, you think so? And I'm the one that was actually supporting you. I don't even know what you're talking about. Up there, if Deanna come back, you're gonna have to hit the link. You non-denominational. I am not non-denominational, Tracy. I was raised in a missionary Baptist church. But I have my own personal relationship with the Most High Creator. You know what I mean? So I am not the church lady type, even though I was raised in the church. You know what I mean? The church is so different now. Um, and so yeah.
Olivia, girl, you got to send me your cash out, bitch. When I
You
say
bet. Don't worry about it. No problem.
Olivia, let me tell you what happened. My
Lord.
phone, I had my phone charged up. And I didn't even recognize the phone was going dead, so it went dead, right? So I
Yes.
said, okay, well, let me go in the house and get my little fast charger, and swap the charger. So I
Mm.
go in the house and get the fast charger and swap the chargers. Girl, I sat down and started looking. I'm embarrassed. Olivia, I sat down and started cleaning out my purse, girl. I had to forget.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I said, I'm not finna leave this link and Deanna ain't came
Oh,
back yet. So let me just talk about
girl,
what I can talk about till you get back,
I got
child.
tears in my eyes, girl. Olivia, I am so sorry.
No
I
problem.
literally forgot about damn YouTube. That's how much it be on my mouth. When I say I get off of this bitch,
Yeah, I'm
I
like that
be
too.
gone.
I got a short attention span. I do. Yeah.
Yes. I
Yeah, I can get
literally, I don't
sidetracked
know how
easy.
I did it. And just so happened, and let me tell you what happened. Because the phone still was off. So I'm cleaning out my purse, girl. I'm even stretching. I looked down and saw I was finna check something, and I noticed my phone was off, and I said, oh shit, I was on YouTube, child. Then when I realized to get the fucking phone back on, it took me goddamn 5 to 6 minutes to get logged in the fucking StreamYard. It was sending me. I'm so sick. I'm gonna quit using this free ass shit
Ain't
because
it horrible? It's getting worse and worse, right?
girl, I could not
Oh,
get in the StreamYard for shit.
oh,
Denying it, but oh my goodness, I sure appreciate you, Chad, because that
oh,
was a
no problem. I said I'm not gonna leave till Deanna come back. Child, we up and start.
right.
Can you drop the link for Uppity so she can come up here and tell
Here
me?
she go. My bad up the girl. I ain't see you, honey. I had too much going on.
But
You back
Deanna,
up
just
because
before she gets started, just let me say I can get sidetracked
okay.
like that too. I got a very short attention span, okay?
Yeah, that's crazy
Especially when it
though,
comes to
girl.
nonsense. Child, I will forget and
You,
start doing something
you,
else.
y'all, you ladies are right because not only that, but in my case, it's sometimes my internet will crash out for no reason because I live next to the train station. So that's a good thing about if you do have a panel and somebody is really a real friend to you, because they'll sit up here, they don't let you just have dead air. You know what I'm saying? Because
No,
that's
I would
actually
never
a
do
complaint people can
that.
make
Mm-mm.
about YouTube too, and you know them hate as well.
No, no, I would
And
never do
see,
that.
I got
Absolutely
my
not.
computer fixed and cleaned off, but I don't want to put no toxic ass YouTube on my computer. So I was like,
Girl, what you
I ain't
said?
gonna log on
Mm.
my
Oh,
laptop.
you better, Deanna, you better get out of the Nala Daddy head. You know what I'm saying? Because he actually got Nala computer, but he got it so I can't even log into YouTube, and I know he had to pay a professional to do that shit. So yeah.
I don't blame them because no. Absolutely not. Y'all is not for to invade my goddamn old computer.
Exactly.
Y'all can have this phone, but
Yep.
y'all not finna get in my computer no more. No, Lord,
I do it on my
No, I'm
it's
really
phone
too
as
thinking.
much
I'm
well as
like,
my
I need a
toxicity.
laptop.
computer. I need a computer. But what I was trying to tell you, Miss Olivia, before before I forget the question, because I hope you remember. But what I was trying to tell you was because I had put the wrong I instead of you. I don't know why I keep doing that. But what I was going to tell you was this. I was like, I had to give you a little bit of business because it seemed like every time I get into something, not saying you full on attack me, but it'd be like a lot of passive aggressive energy with people who you now come to see don't even really like you like that. And I was actually a supporter of yours, even when you didn't remember, and even more recently when you could, because I was your member. I was making sure you get to your 100 likes. You know what I'm saying? I would hit
Mhm,
your panel here and there when I could, but
mhm,
official pink sucker and unfit nest never did. But it seemed like every time there was a situation and you could speak neutrally, it was
Hmm.
always in their favor and it was a clear lie. That
Oh
was my
wow.
issue. Yeah.
Well, okay. You know what I mean? I didn't know it was all of that, but I do my commentary and sometimes it's for the person and sometimes it's not. So I don't have no I don't care if somebody don't like me or not up there, okay? One day I might agree with what you're saying, one day and the next day I don't. So it's unfortunate if you feel that way, you know what I mean? And as far as you being a supporter, thank you, or even an ex-supporter, thank you. But I have heard you came at me a couple of times on a couple of panels, and like really, people have said a lot of bad things
To that
about you,
situation. Yeah, it
and
was
I
due to
have
that
never went there
situation.
with you. See, some people I don't go there with on purpose. You see what I'm saying? Some stuff I do, I don't. Some stuff I don't do on purpose. Like somebody like you, I don't feel a need to go with you like that out real hard because everybody else is doing it. So what am I gonna do it for? So yeah. So I don't know.
I was gonna ask what you mean somebody like me. So you're talking about dog piling, yes, but yeah, but that's what I was telling you earlier. I felt like it was a lot of passive aggressiveness
No,
because
I'm
see,
not
like
passive
people like
aggressive. That's just me not wanting to go in on you because everybody else is doing it.
yeah, but no, what I was saying about passive aggressive, it's the same way with what's that gremlin looking lady? I'm not gonna say her name, but anyway, it was that passive aggressiveness for me because like at the end of the day,
Yeah.
official peen sucker was out here calling my daughter all type of bitches and mad at me because I was standing up for what was right. And
Hmm.
come to find out a couple of months later, everybody's complaining about the same thing I said initially.
And
Like,
you feel like
listen,
I supposed to
you're
went
not a
in on
woman's
him or something?
huh?
You felt like I should have went in on him or something because he was
No, no,
saying
no,
that
no.
about.
I did not know. That's what I was trying to tell you. I never brought up that point of view. Like you
Mm-hmm.
should have my back. I felt like I was getting in his ass, and you was like, "Oh, I don't think there's nothing wrong with." Oh, she dropped. I'll wait till she come back up. But
That was
okay,
probably by
so
mistake.
yeah, I know that's what I said. I'll wait till she come back. I ain't gonna talk about she's not here.
I'm here,
So
child. I knocked myself out. Stream
I
yard.
got.
Touch one button.
I know StreamYard full of shit. Cause
Touch
they
one
did
yeah,
me
button and
it
I was
dirty
has
the
its
other
gone.
moments. Yeah, it has its moment. But yeah, what I
Mm.
was saying to you is this. It was like, okay, when the official peen sucker was coming at my child, and then I thought that was strange because Computer Back called his daughter ugly. Then he tried to call him. I was like, why you gonna that's what happened started from first. He was calling my daughter slow and ugly, and he was calling her slow on the basis that she was autistic. And
Mm-hmm.
then you went out here and defended him when I
How
made
did
a
I
live
defend
about
him? What did
him.
I say?
Yeah, you said that you don't think that official peen sucker has any issue with autistic people. You don't think
Oh,
he's a bad guy. Yeah,
oh
and you can look
wow.
at your own lives. That's what you did.
Oh, I'm
And
not.
I
If
didn't
you
ask
if
you for
you
your
if you feel
defense.
like
It just,
wait a minute, hold up,
but
slow
no, hold
down. If
on.
you
But you
think
gotta let me finish so you can
no,
understand
I'm
what
just
your
saying if
issue
you
is.
feel like I said that, okay, I respect it.
No, I don't feel like it. That's exactly what you said. I'm just telling
Okay.
you why I felt it was is directed to me because
Mhm.
I didn't like because you was asking about defense. No, it wasn't about defense. What it was about that this is around the time that he was constantly on the basis coming out here talking about my child because he was mad about how I was dragging him. So he
Mhm.
was going on and on about how my daughter is so supposed to be so slow because she's autistic, how my daughter was ugly. And then that's
Mm.
when it came out. They was like, some people was in the chat and then some people did lives about like, well, then computer back call your daughter ugly. You're supposed to twins ugly.
Who
And I
is
had
computer
seen them,
bad?
Brianna. So
Oh,
they
okay.
was like, so then they and then when that came out, he took his daughter's pictures offline.
Oh,
And then he started crying around their birthday. This is like
okay.
about 2 years ago. He cried about a
Oh
birthday.
wow.
He had to throw in Chuck E. Cheese or some shit. And
Okay.
then you was like, I like ODS. And this is when people that really was upset and they was really feeling that energy, like, oh, he's talking about Nyla. Let's support that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So Sean Bradley was like one of the bigger content Bradley
Mm.
at the time that was like, ODS, you need to chill up talking about Uppany's daughter. Because at that
Mhm.
time I was banned. VS was doing that shit with ACS that did not fall through. So this is around all that time, and then you made a live on top of that, trying to basically make it seem like he's a good person. So
Oh
what I
wow.
like to do is I wait for my opportunity
Mhm.
whenever who you are defending and that I know what I said is
Mhm.
getting caught up or they do it to you. And
Mhm.
that's what I was saying. That's why I said what I said to you at
I
that
really
particular
don't. I
time.
really don't. I really don't consider myself defending anybody. And as far as somebody, as far as what you and ODS had going on, I'm just now listening to you. I didn't even understand the origin of that. I don't even know if I said that. Sometimes everybody know. Sometimes I am not even over here. Okay, I don't even know the origin of how you and ODS first started getting into it. You see what I'm saying? I am not that concerned or interested.
Yeah,
But
I
if I
know, but
don't,
the
if
last time
somebody, now
I'm gonna
let
tell
me
you that
finish. Let me finish. I'll
I'm
let you
sorry, I'm
finish.
sorry, I'm sorry. You're right. You're
Okay.
sorry. I'm sorry.
But when it comes to you and your business and ODS, y'all fighting each other, and y'all just fighting each other, right? So I don't have nothing against ODS. That don't mean I agree, or disagree with what he's saying about you concerning your fight. That just mean I ain't got nothing to do with it. That's
No,
all
but you
that
said
means.
that. Okay, I know that, but I was just trying to
But
give
I
him
would
because I
never
was gonna keep
defend
it on
it.
those two
Wait a minute, let me finish.
examples.
I'm not done.
Okay.
I would never defend anybody that's coming for any child, whether she autistic or not, unprovoked. I was on a little while ago. I remember on YTC's channel, I was talking about something. Jay Dunn might have said something about my autistic niece, and you jumped in and you had this whole diatribe
That's what I was
about
trying to get to.
autistic
Yep.
children. And
Yep.
so maybe you feel like, wait a minute,
Yep.
maybe you feel like I was condoning him when he was coming at your chapel. Honey, it's possible that I wasn't even over it. Because honestly, I don't even know what you're talking about. But
No,
I
but
have an
when you look at it
autistic
on your
niece,
own
so why
live,
would I defend
I
him? That
understand
don't
that,
even
but
make
that's what I'm trying
sense.
to tell you before. I was trying to stop you because
Uh-huh.
I need you to go look back at your old live, and that's exactly what I was talking about, and that's what I was trying to tell you. When you say I come at you after the word, like I said, I wait for opportunities. So when you
I
jumped on the
don't,
link, that's why I was trying to tell you, like you're gonna look crazy because when you did that live, you were basically defending official peen sucker,
I would
saying
never
like,
defend
oh
him for
yeah,
saying, no,
he
no,
has.
no, no, you're lying. I would
Hold
never
on.
defend him for saying
No,
nothing
no, no,
like
no, no,
that.
no, no. No, this is around the time
And did
when
you
he
say
was
it was about 2 years ago?
I like listen, yeah, probably so, but maybe not 2 years ago, 1 year ago, actually, because
One
I
year
have like
ago.
a thing. I have a video I did on him myself, and I
Uh-huh.
believe that you was responding to my video. You know what I'm saying? Because that's
I
one
don't.
live
I very rarely
he
look at
could
your
not get.
channel. I'm not. I've never looked at your channel. Actually, I'm
No,
not
no,
gonna lie.
and I know you said that when I was supporting you, and I didn't take that like it didn't matter to me whether you looked or not, but
Right.
that's why I hit your link. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I didn't say like, can you come look at my channel? None of that. I went
Uh-huh.
to your link and explained these situations to you, right?
Well,
And
I
this is
don't
as
even
I was a
know.
member of your
I don't
channel.
even
This
know.
is
But
as I was a member of your channel. So maybe you don't remember because I didn't
yeah.
harp on it. The only thing I did was like make examples, and then after we had that discussion on your live, that's when I canceled my membership. But
Mm,
anyway, but like I was saying, when you went on the live that day, you was talking about Olivia is here, and then you were saying that's how it initially started. But when I got on link, I didn't even get into that. But what I got on link is when you was trying to talk about how Jay Dummy was saying things about autistic kids, which she has
right.
been doing. That's why she was never allowed on my link. You know
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying? So that's why you never hardly see her on my lane, because that's the places she would go. But that's what I
Mm-hmm.
was saying. Like, you would come off as male identified sometimes because you want to
Oh, I'm
hold
never
this
male
for J.
identified. Oh no,
No, no,
ma'am.
I was
Oh no,
gonna. I
ma'am.
was saying. I was thinking. Okay, let me finish. I'm sorry, but
Okay.
that's why I said that you came off male identified to me,
Oh no,
because
ma'am.
yes, she
Mm-mm.
did. She does say that, but so did
Mm-hmm.
a fish king sucker and a lot of people in this sector. But the only reason why I mentioned the Kang is because he was one of the biggest CCs that talked about it right
Okay.
then and there,
Well, I'm
and that's
not
why I
going
talked
to.
about.
Let me
Hold on,
tell
let
you
me finish.
this.
Let me
I'm
finish.
not
Hold on,
going
let
to
me
come
finish.
after everybody that talk about autistic kids because he ain't never talked about mine. Now, Jay
That's what I want
Dunn,
you to get
I
to.
said my. Let me
Okay, no,
finish.
hold on,
I
hold on,
said
hold
my
on, hold
niece
on.
was. Let me finish.
But I
You
didn't
hold on
finish.
for a minute,
I didn't
okay?
finish. Okay,
Jay Dunn
I hold on.
talked
Go
about
ahead.
my autistic niece because I brought it up. Now he ain't never, to my knowledge, said nothing about my autistic niece. But if he was to say something about her, I would handle him just like I handled Jay Dunn. But I don't have time to fight everybody battles. Now it's
And
unfortunate
you keep
that he
bringing back
said
to that
all of
point
that
when I
stuff
told you
about
I
your
never asked
baby.
you to fight that. Hold on, I never asked you to fight that battle, so
I
there's
didn't
no
say
need for
you
you to keep
did.
cutting me over. I know, but that's what I'm trying to say. Let me finish my point because I was very respectful, you know.
Okay, but
So my point with you is what this is what stopped your support of me when you were
no,
sitting there doing a live saying how he is a supporter of kids with disabilities. That was what your
never
lie was
said nothing like
concerning.
it. Girl, you making this
Well,
stuff
you
up in
got a
your
lie.
mind. Now hold
I'm
on,
trying
wait
to.
a
Oh,
minute.
hold on. I gotta finish my statement, and I think you need to check your own live. And it's about a
No,
year
I would.
ago.
I don't have to check it because I don't go. Jay, I ain't never said nothing like it. Give me a
Yes,
break.
you did. Yes, you
No,
did.
I did not.
And at the
Just
same,
just
hold
like
on,
you
hold on, hold on,
said,
hold on.
I
Can
got
I
ran
finish
out of
my
the.
statement?
It's
No,
just like
I
you
just want. I
said.
would just
I
like to
got
finish
ran
my
out of the
statement.
black woman empowerment sector, and that was a lie.
See, now
See,
you going to
sometimes
another
uppity,
sector.
I
Now
think
you
you
going to
create
another
stuff in your
segment.
head,
Now you
girl.
going to another. I was respectful every time you asked me to let you finish, and I let you
But you
finish.
you just
But
go
now
on.
you
You
keep
just keep
cutting me
on with the
off.
run
But
on
if I'm
sentences, and you don't
lying,
give me
no, I
time to
can't finish my
reply.
statement. I can't finish my
You're not
statement
never gonna
without you cutting
finish.
me off.
Because you
Okay,
keep going
so
on and on.
therefore
You
you
don't
don't
let
want
me
me to
you need to
finish.
wait a minute. You need to stop going on with the run on sentences and give me time to respond.
No, I let you respond. I actually was mute, so now you're lying again. I
What
just said
am
that.
I
That's my
lying
talking
about?
point right now. So can I finish my statement without you
Yeah,
cutting me off?
yeah,
Because
okay.
now you're
But we
going to
gotta get
another
back to
subject.
Deanna's issue, which is
I
Jay
know, but
Wilson.
before we
Not you.
before we get okay, I know it's not about me, but you made it about you. So let me finish my
I'm
statements.
not making
So
this
like I
about
said, no,
me.
no, 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 no. I let you finish. Hey TC, I let you finish your statements. So now you trying to overtalk me,
No, it's cause you're
which
not
is to
letting me
black women
respond.
sector.
You go
You
from one
switching to black
subject,
women, which
you go from
I
one
did, but you're
subject to
not
the
letting me
next.
respond. You said you wanted to talk about this, but you're
You
not
go
having the
from one
emotional.
subject because it's a
I
one-sided
never switched the
conversation.
subject. We can rewind. Deanna, I know you
You're
don't
having
normally
a
let
one
people.
you're having a
Deanna, can I ask you a
one-person
question? I'm not putting
conversation.
you in the middle, but can I just review this one little piece of the lie because I'm not talking over you. Anytime you think I am, I apologize. And even if I am or not, I'm just like, okay, let me be quiet. So then when I start talking and responding after you clearly say you're finished, you start over talking me. Then you try to bring it to something about with the black women sector. So not only are you talking over me, you're changing subject. That's not me. You
Well, I'm
didn't let
giving
me
an
get on my full
example.
point.
I'm giving an
Exactly. But
example.
the examples that you're giving, you're deflecting to me. I let you talk, and you're still not being quiet.
Well, you
I
know, in the
just want to
first place,
talk
you
my
don't let
full
me do
opinion,
nothing.
and now you're trying
I
to overtalk
suggested
me
you use a
again.
different
So now,
word.
no, 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 no. So now I'm going to keep talking my point. So, like I said, during this time, she made a response video to my video that had a lot of views on it, and they was talking about because, like I said, the king kicked this off, and he said you really need because he at this point he was going to every panel he could think of, which was Computer Back and Pizarro's, talking crazy about my fucking child. He went
It had
live, which
nothing
I
to do
got the
with me.
video downloaded. He went live, and the woman that he was with in the live was not even engaging with him. Talking about he was coming to New York and next weekend to stomp on me and Nyla, and the girl was looking at him like he was crazy. He was like, "Tell him how I get down," and she was quiet. So, you know what I'm saying? He was mad because I had talked about him and his nastiness, because I don't feel like just because you're a gay man, you get away with certain shit. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? And I damn sure wasn't, because at that particular time, he was trying to take credit for my channel. I said, no, you're not. And he was this, and what triggered him in the first place, and that's why everybody was getting on his ass, because he had called somebody's daughter's a bitch. Like, he liked to curse you women out. But this particular person, daddy hit my link. And he tried to run from it. So at that time, I was cool with Computer Back. Everybody know who Computer Back is, but I let that slide. But anyway, so Computer Back came to my link and told him, because that's who started his page, no matter what he want to say now. And she checked the fuck out of him. She's like, no, you need to come hit this link and talk to that girl daddy. So when the girl daddy came on, then he threatened to strike my page. And the chap was like, no, you call her a bitch, he can call you the F word. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of these people, they like to allow the F word. I'm the only person, I'm not even a gay woman. And I say, y'all don't even give them same reverence to gay women. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, after that happened, he was upset, extremely upset with me, attacking my daughter, trying to call her ugly. And then they brought up the Computer Back, called his daughter's ugly. He removed his daughter from his community page, stopped calling Nala ugly, brought out that baby from somebody else with the dirt bumps on the face. And then that's when the baby, he started flossing on his lap for Cash App, because he didn't like that Nala was getting Cash Apps. So that's what happened. And Miss Olivia and a bunch of people started making videos in response to Sean Bradley doing that video, trying to make it seem like he was a good person with autism. So I ain't never asked nobody to come out here and defend my daughter autism. But what I don't like is people coming out here when they let one person get away with being disrespectful about autistic children. Because there's one thing I know about me, it don't have to be about Nyla. I don't even like when y'all say Jay Dunn is autistic, because I feel like autistic people don't need to be.
Of me?
Oh my
Hey,
God.
I want to be in.
wait a minute. Before y'all
Bye,
get started.
Deanna.
Hey, Jay Dunn. Hey, Rose, what you done went called Jay Wilson in, honey? Your
Wait a minute.
mess.
What
Check
Miss
this
Rose
out.
did? What Miss Rose did?
Okay.
She called
Wait a
Jay
minute.
Wilson in
Listen.
the line.
Deanna, before this
Yes,
girl
I
get
did.
started,
Wait a minute. Wait a
can
minute.
I respond so I can leave?
No, I didn't.
Uh-huh.
I didn't finish my. Okay, go ahead. I'm a mute. Go ahead.
Can
How Olivia?
please just say, hey
Miss Rose,
Rose.
I didn't know that was you. I thought that was TC. Hi, Miss Rose. Love you, boo.
If you
Hi.
could just have a mute for a minute so I can say what I got to say and leave. Anyway,
Go ahead, Olivia.
as far as whatever in the world this girl is going on about, I don't have nothing to do with her getting into it with ODS or nobody else. I'm not gonna be defending nobody. I'm not gonna be doing all this extra if it's not concerning me. I don't know what the hell she talking about. And she talking about it was 2 years ago or 1 year ago. I wish she could give me the title to the video where I supposed to been disrespecting him and then making him seem like he a good person for talking about her child. Look, girl, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't even care. I don't care because it ain't none of my damn business. Now, when you
That's what
start
I
talking
clicked the link
about
to say. I
mine,
didn't care about Jay Dunn
it's
dragging
gonna
your
see
knees. That's
Deanna.
what I clicked
So,
the link to say. And you
De-
made a live about me for
Deanna,
saying
am
that
I
I don't care
gonna?
about
Are you
Jay
gonna
Dunn
ask her to
dragging your
mute?
knees.
Are you
No,
gonna ask her
because
to
you're
mute?
lying on me again. You didn't have not muted the
Wait
whole
a
time I was
minute.
talking.
See,
I mute, sorry.
Wait a minute. Let me, Miss Olivia finish, girl, because you know you done got out a mouthful already now.
I mean,
Go
she
ahead.
been talking for about 20 minutes. She don't let you respond to nothing. All I want to say was, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't care. You can't tell nobody how to fight. And if you come for mine, I'm coming for yours. But I'm not going to defend yours. I'm not going to get upset because he was talking about yours. That simply don't have nothing to do with me.
Yeah, but
Okay?
I don't want
But
you to leave the link without knowing this.
somebody like,
You made a lie because I didn't give a fuck about Jay Dunn coming for your autistic niece. That's
I'm
what you
not
made a lie
asking you to,
about.
but I was
And you
getting
was
ready to get on
complaining
that
on
subject.
Deanna link right
But
now
Deanna
because I
asked
had
you to
YouTube
mute.
cameras link
Deanna,
because
you
you
can't
hit
control
YouTube
your
cameras
panel.
link begging for support. You hit YouTube cameras link begging for
I can
support
control
I
because
my
don't
of
have.
your
panel,
niece. I
Olivia.
have
Yes,
never done that.
Mm.
I mean,
y'all,
go
I ain't
ahead.
got nothing to do with that. Yes, y'all two
Yeah,
got
I'm just
this.
saying. I
Thank you,
don't need no.
Deanna, because
Everybody
she did
knows.
that. He was the
I
one
don't even
begging
know
for
what the hell
support like
y'all
I
he's
got
don't need
begging
no
right
going on.
now.
support.
He's
Oh my
begging
God.
right
Hold
now for support. I
on.
didn't beg
Hold
that
on, Lord.
lady.
Now
I'm
you
not
got me
begging
working my
nobody
nerves.
for support.
Listen,
I don't ask for
'cause
cash apps.
I
I don't
can,
need no
I
support.
can control my panel, but Olivia, I also asked Miss Rose, what she was trying to say, and you
Mm-hmm.
overcame
Oh,
and
I didn't
asked
hear
to
that.
speak. So I went ahead and said, "Go
Okay,
ahead,
I'll mute. I'm
let you
sorry.
speak."
I didn't hear that. I'm sorry, Rose. I apologize. Go right
That's
ahead.
okay.
I
That's
don't want to
okay.
I was
overtalk
trying to be
nobody. I
nosy
just want
because
to
I don't
respond.
know what they got. I don't know what. Oh, I don't even know what
I
they
don't either. This
said.
Deanna,
supposed
I
to been about
apologize
Jay
because
Wilson.
I did mute for Miss Rose, and then she started talking. That's why I
This
started talking
supposed to been
again.
about Jay
I'll mute
Wilson. That's
again.
why I was up
I
here.
know that's right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I didn't
That's
come
cause
up
that's
here for
why I'm
all of
here.
this.
Listen, yesterday I take my little happy hips over to Jay Wilson's, right? He was begging for money for Vivian's birthday yesterday. So Vivian's
why?
birthday was wait a minute. He was saying give Vivian a cash app for her birthday yesterday. And Catherine Powell, she put in the chat, and I took a screenshot of the chat because I was getting ready to send her a little $10 or $15 for her little birthday. And Catherine Powell said Vivian's birthday ain't until next week. So why was he trying to big up Vivian's birthday for yesterday? Was he trying to get some cash apps? And I got the receipt. Peace, Bennett writing out.
You so crazy, man. So Jay Wilson over there hustling early, hustling hard.
Okay,
Yeah,
With
hustling.
Yeah.
That's,
hustling
I
using
came up here to discuss. Somebody asked me to discuss, but Miss Rose.
Oh my
So
God.
Jay Wilson was live the whole time. Do you think that he won the unbothered trophy, or was he bothered as fuck? Because I didn't get this. Oh, she done left.
I think he was bothered now. I do think he was bothered about that live over there, but I also think he's not looking in the best of health to me. Now,
I
that's what
gotta go
I
look at
really
his
think.
picture.
And I don't know, you ain't seen it, Olivia.
I ain't seen it, but I
Did
want to
you
see it.
did you see him uppity? J Dunn,
Yes,
did you
that's what I
see
was looking over there. I was back and forth between both live. I see he had your comment
so
pinned. That
did
was tickling me.
so
The
did
whole
he not
So
live.
Deanna,
huh?
Now, can
so
we be
Deanna, I
honest?
did see.
Did he have bots though? Sir King had bots. I don't know why Sir King tagged me because I rag tag Jay Wilson as every time, and I meant every word I said. Jay Wilson doing up legally. I don't know why these gay men keep letting him antagonize them into like real lasting situation. But I had to let Jay Wilson know that ignorance of the law is no excuse. You play that game with me, lying on me, you're gonna get arrested right with them bitches if they try to come to my fucking apartment, because that's what he tried to do to me. He went right from Tommy and Castro to uppity, lying on me. And you know he loved to say, I ain't watched the video. Well, you need to watch the video or shut your fucking mouth, bitch. No, I wasn't going to Sir King
So
because he's Jay Wilson Jr.
well, she asked both of us up.
What you saying, J Dunn? Did you see him? Did he not? Did he look
Yeah,
well?
girl, he kept saying, "This is hilarious. This is funny. This is
But I'm
funny.
just like talking
This
here
is
about his whole
hilarious."
physique. Like Jay Wilson don't look like he look like he done lost too much weight.
Well,
Because
He
he's
look
taking
I don't know
pills.
what's going. I
It's
don't know
pills.
what's going on with him health wise, but I thought that y'all were talking about whether or not he was bothered, and the
he was
fact that
both
he kept
bothered.
repeating
I said he
himself.
looked at
He
bothered
was
and he
definitely
looked at
bothered.
yeah, he was bothered, of course, but he
two
also
things
don't
could
look
be
well.
two things could be true. And what I want to also talk about, well, that's what I was initially in the comments about mad about. I don't like how you and Heidi Ho was speaking to Uncle Tim. Of course, people want to hear. I don't like people going to interrupt you. You're always on the link, J Nine. Uncle Tim already said on his channel the reason why he only come live just is because anything B sector is to drag Jay Wilson, which he does. So the chat was looking forward not only to him being on a panel, but dragging Jay Wilson on the panel. Instead of y'all letting that man have his moment,
I have to
y'all
agree with
wanted to
that,
overtalk him.
Uppity.
I didn't like
I
that
do have to
shit.
agree because I had heard it. I said, Jada, you misunderstood him when he said he was saying in the process of saying Jay Wilson to end up making it about you. But when you took over, that's what he was like, well, yeah, Jada, you do make everything about you. But that's not initially what he was saying. You had kind of jumped the gun with that. And I was trying to put it in the chat, and I was like, fuck it, they ain't looking at no goddamn chat. But yeah, I was, and then Heidi old trifling ass over there trying to question, talk about something. Oh my God, it was just a bunch of, ugh, I couldn't.
Well, let
What
me
Well,
the
it
tell
could
fuck?
have
let me
been.
tell you, Deanna.
She was the
So my
main bitch
last
stuck up
time
Jay
being
Wilson motherfucking ass. Her and her nigga running over there, seeing his town. Let me tell y'all something. Usually, when the other person comes into the town, that's who you treat. Okay. So if Heidi done met up with this man more than one time, why is she always paying for his broke ass something to eat? Make that make sense.
Well, let me tell
What
you
do you
though,
think that
Deanna.
now, being honest, would you pay somebody a couple of $100 to come meet up with you to get on the video? You know you finna make $15, $20 off of.
I'm about to pay Jay Dunn
Absolutely
shit.
not. But hold on, let me answer the
Go
first
ahead.
question.
Hold on,
Damn.
Anthony.
Thank you. So with me and Tim, the last time I was on the link with Tim, Tim literally did cuss me the hell out and call me all types of bitches and stuff. And I didn't feel like that was warranted. So when he said that I was making it about me when I wasn't, I was on topic. That's what I had a problem with. But as far as what you just asked me, Deanna, no, I'm not paying nobody to come see me. Why? If you
But
want to
that's what
come
I
see
was
me,
telling
you gonna
you.
come see me.
He probably did say y'all probably did get into it before, but at that very moment, that he wasn't saying that towards you.
No, Deanna,
At
he
that
said it's been years.
And
He said it's been
I
years.
understand
No, Jay
your
Dunn, don't be not gonna play that
perspective.
game. You haven't been on a link in a long time because a lot of people don't accept you. And what you did to Uncle Tim was unacceptable
Tim
They be
came
because
to
doing
you're a
you the
my
same
weirdo.
link.
way
I mean,
now, Uppity. They be doing you the
Hold on,
same
Tim.
way now.
Right, and Tim came to my link
they
when he
don't do
cussed
me the
me
same
out.
way, Deanna. That's a
So
lie. And if
Your
they do,
own,
Tim,
I
you
no,
leave
be
it
over
no,
first.
there,
I leave
because
first.
you
I don't
been
beg to
over
be on
there,
their
you
link.
you
I
be
don't
talking
pay
out
over
of
there
for it.
with
turn.
None of that.
daggone,
You
you'll be over
talking
there
out
with
of turn.
goddamn Ness. You'll be over there with goddamn Ness,
No,
Ness
I
be
haven't been
talking
with
some
Ness in
shit
a
on
long time,
Ness,
Deanna. Don't do me
and
like
then
Ness. Don't
you
do me
going
like that.
right
I
back
don't fuck
over
with
there.
Deanna. I
You
don't
be
fuck with
going
Deanna.
right
No,
back
I'm
over
not
there. I
Deanna.
said, what the
Deanna,
fuck
I
is
don't fuck
wrong
with
with
Ness no
Uppity?
more. No, Deanna, I don't fuck with Ness no
So
more.
anyway,
Period.
She
Point
said
blank.
one
I was talking
time.
to Deanna.
I
I
You
was
went
did,
to
talking to
Deanna. I
Deanna, and
did.
let me
But
tell
I have never
Deanna,
disrespected
because
none
you
of the
talking about
OGs of the
people.
sector. I have never done that. That has never going to
Yes, you
happen. And
have, because
I
you
would never do
disrespect
that.
me all the time. You disrespect me
You're
all the
not an
time. The
OG,
fuck you
bitch.
mean?
Go ahead.
You a lie. You a lie. But anyway, Tim came on my link. I don't have to go to nobody else's link because Tim brought his old ass on my link and called me all types of bitches and everything else. And I was trying to be
No,
respectful to
I
him.
ain't laughing, but that's y'all ignorant.
Right.
Y'all, so
The
okay,
fact
but okay,
that
so let
he
me
gonna
say
tell
this.
me that he didn't do this and he
So
did
let me
do it.
say,
He
who
did
said
do
he
it.
didn't do it? I ain't say he. Who said he didn't do it,
Uppity,
Jada?
no, Uppity said that
Oh,
he didn't do it.
listen, y'all.
And
So
I'm
do
saying he
y'all kind of
did.
get? Do this make sense? Do y'all get why when people were saying the town hall shit would never work? Y'all perfect example. That's what we were saying.
Well,
Period.
I mean, it could have been a good town hall, but Jay Dunn came up here and screwed the whole
Could
thing
I have
up.
a moderator
No,
and
Deanna,
this
see, you talk about
frustrated
people on
trash
it, Jay Dunn.
man
I want you to hear this too. That's
I
James
didn't do
shit.
nothing
That's
to it.
James
I
shit.
actually
To
started
get
it.
along with James, but
Nobody
that's
was
James shit that town
nobody
hall.
was
I would
clicking the
never
link.
disrespect him
Nobody
by
was clicking
attending
the link
anybody else's.
until I clicked the link. So for Olivia to say that I fucked it up,
You
nobody was
did.
clicking Sir King's link until I got up there and started telling my story. Then
But
next came, and then everybody
and he
followed
said
suit.
he appreciated that. That's why he didn't want to knock you off. He said he appreciated
Right, but
that.
I ain't
That's
screw
why
it
he
up.
didn't want
I
to knock
damn
you
sure
off.
ain't screw it
He
Well,
up.
said he
what
was
other
trying
link
to
did
be
she have?
loyal. And then they said, when is it true that when he knocked you off the thing, you
You
start threatening his page? Is that true or not?
first, let's get through your first thing. Your first thing was that I screwed it up when nobody was clicking this link until I clicked it.
Yeah,
Let's
you
start
screwed it
there,
up.
Olivia. You go.
Yeah, you
How did
screwed
I
it
screw
up.
it up?
You screwed it up
He
because you
was up
turned the
there
whole
talking
thing
to
around and made
himself.
it about you, and you turned it into
How
chaos when
did
it
I
could have
do
been a
that when I
very
was
good
the first person
conversation.
up there? Girl, you lying. You lying. I'm
After
just
you
gonna let
came
you
up
lie to you.
initially, and then the people got into the conversation, you got that takeover spirit, you got that chaos demon spirit, and you messed up the whole conversation. He said he was betraying. He
That's a
honored the
lie because
fact.
I went and
He
got
honored the
Heidi. I
fact
went and got
that you
Heidi.
came up
Heidi
there
wouldn't have
in the
came.
first one.
Heidi wouldn't have came. I went and got her.
He honored the fact that you was the first one up there and you got the ball rolling. The man said he didn't want to knock you off the panel because you got the ball rolling. He acknowledged that. That after the people did, you even called Heidi, but she heard her name or got a kite or something. She hit the link and you told her, that you had just texted her. But he honored that. That's why he didn't want to knock you out. but you kept getting worse and worse and worse. Finally, the chat wanted you down, and he put you down. And they say after he put you down, you started threatening his page. After he acknowledged the fact that you came up there first, Jay Dunn, but you still screwed it up. It could have been a good conversation. You swiped the whole damn conversation and made it into a Jay Dunn production. And it wasn't about you. It was about Jay Wilson. That's what happened.
Now, if
That's a
I didn't know
lie.
this story, I would be surprised.
He had
You was
three
treating him
people from
like you was
other
treating
sectors up
13 like
there.
YouTube cameras a
I heard the
second.
Three
lie.
You are
people from
very
other
disrespectful.
sectors.
You're never gonna be an OG. I'm
Now,
you.
from the part that I seen, I didn't watch the whole thing, y'all. I just watched the bit where Heidi, J. Dunn, and Tim was up there. And to me, I think all of them got it sidetracked at that point where I watched. I don't know. But all
Now,
of them was
doing it,
bringing
yeah.
up little slick shit and
They
going at
always
each
gonna
other.
blame me,
Yeah, at one
Deanna.
point in time, yeah, but see the catalyst for that old chaos started when Jay Dunn started talking
Damn.
about, I think the show or something she was talking about. But everybody got like, people get tenderfoot and they get
I
in their
didn't even
feelings
bring up the show.
and
Tim
they
and
get in their
Heidi did.
feelings and start talking about
Tim and
other
Heidi did.
things.
I didn't
And
bring
Heidi
up the
start talking
show.
about some people said she was a swinger and she wasn't never fool with Jay Wilson in that way, and he didn't never
You
touch her
just be
titties,
lying.
and
I
he
ain't
didn't
bring
never
up no
screw her
show.
man.
I
Oh,
ain't
so
bring up
she
no
It
did
just
show.
went
answer the
left.
question about him touching her titties because I remember Tim asked her that and I ain't never hear no answer.
Correct.
Oh,
That was them talking about that, not me. So
You still was
Olivia, stop trying to
interjecting.
place blame on
You
me.
ain't don't. Everybody got sidetracked after a while, but you was the catalyst for that.
What?
In
To me,
my
it's a
opinion,
I
it
was
could
the
have
it's
been a.
catalyst
weird
for
because
nothing.
Heidi
I
was trying to
talked
make it
about
about
Well,
herself.
that's just how I feel about
no,
it.
I
Well,
So,
didn't.
Deanna, I
Well,
got a
I
question for
talked
you.
about my
Why
victimization.
did Heidi
I
have so
put
much
that to
smoke
the
for
see
Uncle
how
side.
you
Tim?
victimize. You ain't no
What you
victim of Jay
say?
Wilson.
I
When you
don't
put
know
this
why she went
Why
on
did
information
her.
out
Heidi
on
have
your
so much
community
smoke for
wrong,
Uncle Tim?
I don't know why
how
she
you
went
a
I
on
want you to
her
victim?
answer that.
Tim. She been
Yeah.
Heidi been going at Tim ever since after the show. But see, Heidi is like a professional clout chaser. So she
Right,
gonna go through the road and go and argue with everybody and this and
right.
but okay, so Heidi was lost in the sector in the very beginning. She didn't
Yep.
know who ass to kiss. She was kissing random asses. And then
Mm-hmm.
when she realized that the majority was probably against the asses she was kissing, she started
Mm-hmm.
flip flopping. She
Yeah.
flip flopped so much till she soloed herself out. Once she
Yeah.
soloed herself out, everybody started really sitting back and watching. Oh, this is really a motherfucking coke thing. She ain't bringing that to the table. She want to be a motherfucking barb, being taken, being housed. Okay, because you ain't being taken care of. You're being housed at this point. Because I'm sure you spending more motherfucking stamps and probably sucking more motherfucking dick than you getting up
Yeah,
out
because
this
the white
whole
peen
situation.
thing.
Mm.
But
But Deanna,
that's
the white peen thing she kept bringing up, and so do you think she's mad because Uncle Tim didn't have to do video shoots, and he in his own apartment, and everybody talk about his artwork? So do you think that she had that white peen argument because that's what she kept bringing up, and she likes white peen just as
she
much because
want
Uncle
she wanted
yeah.
some
So
she wanted some attention. She wanted some
Mm-hmm.
attention. Period. Point blank. Nobody
Mm-hmm.
give no fuck about no raggedy ass dick Heidi sucking.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
We all see
Mm-mm.
that dick Heidi
yeah,
sucking, baby.
I was
Come on
gagged when
now.
Uncle Tim said, "Why you talking about white peen? I like the white butt, if anything." I
Yeah, I
gagged.
heard that. I heard that. That's what I said. That's why I was saying all of
Mm-mm.
them was bringing up crazy shit because the
Mm-hmm.
whole point of her stopping that conversation, bringing that up was bullshit. There was
Mm-hmm.
no reason for the other side. What you mean? Why you had to say? Now I'm gonna answer your question. Why you had to say
Mm-hmm.
my white
Yeah, she
husband?
diverted away
Like,
because she
girl,
got on
shut the
Tim.
fuck up. She ain't
Tim
used
Well,
to
didn't
shit.
appreciate
actually,
her saying white husband.
what
Yeah.
Deanna is talking about is what me and Heidi discussed. So yeah, Heidi had a problem with me saying that, but I was just repeating what
You
Jay
and
Wilson had
Tim,
said.
she had a problem with you and Tim saying it,
Yeah.
but it was stupid.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
She felt
right.
true.
like
But
that was
meanwhile,
being saying it in a
all
smart
these
way.
people that don't know how to use their mute button and telling me I derailed anything. No, I
You
didn't.
did. You did.
And no, I didn't.
Okay. Well, it's my opinion that you did. We can agree to
And you
disagree. I'm
can
not
have
gonna
you.
argue.
We definitely can do that. But
Okay.
yes, she was upset with me because she said that I offended her. She said that I never came at her like that. I don't come at Heidi like that because I never met her husband. Hell, I actually have never met Heidi. because when I was
If you
there,
watch
she
the
didn't
movie
show
Joe
back up.
Dirt, if
Now,
you
can I
watch
ask
the
you
movie
what did
Joe
you feel
Dirt,
when you said that you had her number and she told you, no, you got my
I'm
business
talking
line?
to
How did you feel
Deanna.
about
I'm
that?
talking to
Well,
Deanna.
she said you had her
What?
business line, not her number. How do you feel about that? Because you love to brag about having these OGs numbers. I'm mute.
What you mean? How I feel about it? We all on here for business. Everybody ain't got my number. They got a Google number. What are you talking about?
Well, you the one that brought it up like it was some type of flex. I'm just asking.
Well, and I'm just answering. Most of the people on here that can reach out to me got a Google number, not my number.
Mm.
That's a business number, a Google number. What are we talking about?
Well, why do
Shut
you
the
You
feel
hell
sound
like
up. I
like
you
ain't
a
talking
Rude.
to
victim?
You
you.
sound like
Why do you
somebody
feel
that
like
would
you a
ghetto. You
victim of
sound like
Jay
that same girl
Wilson
that got stood
and
up.
you
You sound like
putting
a
his
girl that stood up
information
because
out
you
on
didn't say
your
that to
community
Heidi.
wall, Jay Dunn?
yeah,
I'm
y'all
being
literally
like,
You
had
like,
that
like,
did.
like,
trip
don't try
has a
uppity.
question
Don't try
at the
uppity. I'm
same
up here trying
time.
to be cool.
Two
Leave me the fuck
of them
alone.
trying to talk to me at the same time. Y'all gonna have to learn to talk
Ain't
one at
nobody
a
trying to
time.
talk to you, ho.
Well,
I'm
every
mute.
time I get to talking,
Both of y'all
of
was
course,
just
uppity
talking.
is gonna interrupt. But I have a
And
question.
she's still in
Up
her
is
feelings. Let
talking
me make sure I'm not going mute
down.
again.
I'm
I'm
not
not
in my
going mute
feelings.
again.
I'm not gonna overtalk you,
Damn.
but I have
So,
a
No
Miss,
question.
more. Say no more. No more. You're not going to overtalk
No
me.
more.
Go
I will
ahead.
say no more to you, child. Absolutely not.
so Miss Olivia, when did Jay Dunn come and ruin it? At the beginning, middle, or the end?
After the conversation, when the people start coming up after Ness, around about okay, first at one point in time it was her and Ness and Sir King on the panel, right? So she hits
Okay.
the panel and she starts talking about, because it's supposed to be about people that Jay Wilson has victimized. So she gets up there
Okay.
talking about whatever it was that went on between her and Jay Wilson, but she forgot to mention the fact that how in my opinion, how can you call yourself a victim of Jay Wilson when you put his number on your community wall? Like, so,
God
I mean, are
damn.
y'all victimizing each other? And from
So did
there,
so did you
other
actually
people, and from
listen to
there,
it,
I'm
Olivia?
talking to Happy Life, and there, other
Did you
people
actually
start hit.
listen
I'm
though?
talking to
Because
Happy Life.
it's clear that you didn't listen.
All y'all got to
Jay
do is
Wilson
look, and
brother
like I said,
died.
this is only my
After the
opinion. This is only my
Jay
opinion.
Wilson
If you
brother
don't agree
died,
with it,
and Jay
fine.
Wilson.
That's fine if you don't agree with it.
No, we
They
ain't
can't
doing
blame
that.
uppity.
We ain't
No,
doing that
I'm doing
because you
that. You
ain't
can't
listened to
tell
the
me what
whole
to do,
thing.
bitch. Keep stay in your lane. You try to bulldoze
Well,
over people. You
either
need to
way,
shut the fuck up,
no,
bitch.
no,
And
I said what
sometimes
I
listen, but you're
said.
not
You
gonna
can't tell me
bulldoze
a
over
fuck
me,
thing,
oh, like you do them
and you
other
can't,
motherfuckers. Now I'm
you
gonna get off
can't,
Well,
Tim's
she
channel
told me,
and
because
you
ho.
I don't
can't
want to
tell me
Fuck
a
deal with
you
your
fuck
and Jay
thing,
Dunn.
ignorant,
Don't
bitch.
understand.
You
She
ignorant
can't
can't,
ass,
tell
she
me a
ain't let me
fuck
motherfucking
talk.
thing
Fuck
ass.
her.
because I
She
said
ain't
what
let
the
me talk.
motherfucker I
Fuck
I
her.
said,
don't
Go
care
Olivia.
Jay
what you
Dunn.
So
Do
you
your
said,
big
bitch.
shut
You
the
one.
fuck
still
up.
Do
did
your
it.
big
You
one, Jay
shut the
Dunn.
fuck
Motherfucking
up.
mouth
Either way, you
ass
can
bitch.
argue with me all day long, but you don't know shit
Shit,
about what
but
you
you
talking
gonna
about
act like bitch it ain't working.
unless you
I ain't
actually
turning
took
up
the
my
time out
motherfucking mic.
to look at the entire thing. You can't
That's
tell me
why
shit.
y'all go back and look at it and make your own decision. This is simply my opinion. Okay? And
Well,
I ain't
bitch,
changing it.
take your opinion and shove it up your ass.
No,
Because
take
when
your
Jay
opinion
Wilson
and shove
brother
it up
died,
your nasty ass,
when
bitch.
Jay Wilson brother
Shove it up
died,
your
when Jay
nasty
Wilson
funky
brother
ass,
died, he was
bitch.
calling me. When Jay Wilson brother died, he was calling me hoe, so
I
you
don't
shut
fuck
the fuck
about Jay
up. I
Wilson
can
brother
be a
being
victim.
dead, and I don't give a fuck about Jay Wilson calling you about his
You
brother.
don't you
I
don't
don't
give a
fuck
fuck
with you
about your
motherfuckers,
husband.
so
You
I don't
don't give
give
a
a
fuck
fuck,
about
bitch.
nobody but yourself, so you
I
shut the
don't
hell
give a
up.
fuck.
You shut the hell up because I'm
You
sick of
shut
you
the
right
hell
now.
up, bitch. I don't give a fuck
I'm
about
sick
none
of
of
you,
you
hoe.
hoes, okay?
All
I don't
you
give a
do
fuck.
is come and try to tell me some bullshit.
I don't
All
give
you
a
need
fuck,
to do is
bitch.
just listen,
I
hoe.
don't give a
You
fuck.
just need to listen, bitch.
I don't get no bitch.
Okay.
You need to listen. You need to learn some self control with your unfortunate ass, bitch. That's why you're
Bitch, you
lonely and ain't
unfortunate.
got
And
nobody
that
to talk. You
Raven
gonna die
Road is
alone.
unfortunate.
You just
You
like
All right, y'all. So y'all know I'm nosy as the fuck, right? And since Jay Wilson always
Let's
be
go,
in other
Deanna.
folks' business, what in the
Mhm.
fuck was he calling you for when his goddamn brother passed? What could
Okay.
you do?
Yeah, exactly.
Because hold on, Deanna talking to me.
No, exactly.
Right, use your mute button, bitch. So
Exactly.
Look,
Deanna,
You
Jayon,
use
he'll
your
talk
mute
to
button,
me.
bitch. Mute your life, hoe.
Okay.
Use mute some discipline, bitch. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, bitch. But bitch, you ain't bitch
mute your
enough to
ovaries.
you ain't
Mute your
push enough
ovaries
to
like
try
the
to bitch
Lord
me
did.
up, bitch. You
Mute your
got me fucked
ovaries
up, you
like the
raggedy,
Lord did.
stanky, nasty, disgusting,
Mute your
confused
ovaries like the
asshole.
Lord
You
did.
Asperger's
Your
latent
whole
weirdo,
female
bitch. Fuck you,
reproductive
hoe. You
system
don't
is
tell
on
me
mute.
what to do, bitch. You
It's
got
on
me
mute,
fucked up,
hoe.
bitch.
Shut the
And I'm
hell
not
up.
turning up my goddamn microphone just cause you don't want to hear the truth about
Your
yourself, bitch.
female
You
ovaries
you
are
need to worry
on
about
mute, bitch.
Shakim
The
and him doing them hit
reproductive
pieces on
system
your
is on
motherfucking
mute.
ass, bitch.
And
You
that's what
whole
you mad
fucking
about,
well,
bitch.
bitch. Fuck
Now I'm
you.
gonna
You
answer
nasty,
Deanna. I'm
just
gonna answer
horrible,
Deanna, hoe.
stinking,
I'm
fucking,
gonna answer
stinking,
Deanna with
nasty,
your stupid ass.
gluttonous
With your
demon.
old
You a
ugly
whole
ass.
fucking
With
well,
your
you a
raggedy
whole,
ass.
bitch, how old
Bitch, you
you
look
gonna
like
be
a sloth,
45 years
hoe.
old?
Bitch, you look like a
Next
big
said
ass,
you was
huge
gonna
ass
be
snail, bitch.
45.
Shut the
Bitch, you
fuck
was
up
gonna
talking to me.
old.
Because
Next
you
year,
done out.
Next said you was gonna be 45 years old. Bitch, you 45 years old and
Bitch,
you
I ain't even
act like
40
you
yet.
I
30.
was
I ain't
Bitch,
even
how
40
old are
yet.
you?
I ain't older than
Fucking
Deanna. Shut the
weirdo.
hell up, bitch.
late
Stop
30s.
trying to age me. Don't try to
Yeah.
age me like you age your motherfucking self,
Bitch,
bitch.
now,
Ness trying to act.
Jadon.
Ness
I
said you
asked
was
you
turning
a
45,
question.
bitch. Is
Jadon,
it true or
I asked
not?
you a question, and your ass go.
Oh, I'm
Your ass
fucking
Well,
go
I'm
lying. You
now
trying to
let me
fucking
answer it,
child.
35.
Deanna. I'm trying to
Yeah,
answer
they
it, but
don't
this
like
bitch
each
keep
other,
talking to
Deanna.
me.
You
I
what?
show him, bitch. I show him, bitch. Gonna keep close. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, you raggedy whore. You stinking nasty
Bitch,
bitch. Your
I'm
nerve of
me.
you.
I'm big.
Bitch, you
I'm
will
me.
never son me, hoe. Bitch, you will never son. You got me fucked up,
Bitch,
bitch. You
bitch,
better
Yes,
get
your
on your
yes.
reproductive
motherfucking
organs
lane, bitch.
sons you.
Like I said, I don't
Your
give a fuck
motherfucking
how much
reproductive
or how
organs
much of a
sons
man
you.
you want to be,
Your
Jay. You
generation
will
sons
never
you,
son
bitch.
me, bitch.
That's
You
why you
got me
over there with
fucked
a
up, hoe.
non-speaking
It makes me so bad.
11-year-old.
You know you got me
Everything
fucked up,
sons
bitch.
you, bitch.
That's why you had to turn
You
up your
shut the fuck
microphone,
up,
hoe.
hoe.
You got me fucked up now and
And either
forevermore.
way,
You
what
nasty,
about it? And what
disgusting
about me turning on
whore.
my
You ain't
microphone, bitch?
nothing but a
Because I
sucker,
got time for
America,
you
bitch.
today.
You
I
a
got
whole
time for you today, you
motherfucking
raggedy
sucker
stupid
whore
bitch.
with your
And you
nasty,
a stalker,
stinking,
hoe.
old,
You a stalker, because you
cobweb
stalked
laden
me, bitch. I'm
motherfucking
trying to
mother
answer
orphan
Deanna.
having
Deanna, what
ass.
was your
You
question again? Because I would
nasty
love to
bitch.
answer it.
I was
You
trying to see why.
nasty bitch. That's what the fuck you are.
Oh yeah,
You
I'm
nasty, disgusting,
thinking
motor
today.
coochie having bitch.
It's
The
a
nerve of
panel.
you.
Lord have mercy. Listen, y'all. I'm trying to see how in the hell could Jay Dunn help Jay Wilson.
I don't know how she can help him with his dead brother or nothing else. And why the fuck would he call this raggedy bitch cause somebody dead? What the fuck she supposed to do?
That's
Make
what
a
I
video
wanted to
about it?
know.
Yeah. Can we
And
That
what
get
wasn't
the
to
fuck
the
she
against Jay
answer?
supposed to
Dunn.
I'm supposed
That
to
was
do.
Heidi Ho that said that. That was Heidi Ho. So let
No,
Deanna
that was
finish,
That
and
me.
was
you
That was
know
Jay
that.
actually
You
Dunn.
me.
said you didn't watch that
That was
video.
actually me. That was actually
That was
me.
Jay Dunn. What are you
Well,
talking about?
whoever said it, Deanna could finish her question since you didn't watch the video. So let Deanna, the panel
I,
channel, talk. That's all
I heard
I'm
her say
saying,
that
and I'm
Jay
muted.
evidently Deanna did too, and Jay Dunn just said it.
Deanna did not finish her question.
Jay
That's why
Dunn
Jay Dunn
just
Well,
said it.
interrupted
What
to
are you
try to
talking
correct
I was
about?
trying
me.
to answer the question. I
Damn.
was trying to answer the
Be
question.
quiet, Olivia. Be
You
Whew. God.
Y'all gonna fuck around and had a whole SSI office in my chat, okay? How in the hell is y'all arguing over who asked what question? Y'all crazy as hell. Listen, you know what? I don't even know if I want to know now no more.
Well,
go
I'm
Yeah,
off.
trying to answer you, Deanna, but they won't let me speak.
Go
let
Go
her
ahead,
off.
speak. Yeah.
Jadon. Just talk to me, girl. Why did he call you in that time of need?
Okay. So when we all met in Atlanta, that was right there on March 2020, right when COVID started. Many of us
Can you
exchanged
tell her to
real
turn that
phone
loud
numbers.
ass mic down?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, let me out one today. Y'all done got us
Cause it
started.
sound bad. It's hurting my fucking ears. The fuck?
Many,
But so you gotta be good
Y'all
now.
fucking
Let Jay Dunn
crazy.
answer the question.
right, because I'm trying to answer the damn
You
question.
ain't gotta answer with that loud ass mic, you raggedy bitch. Turn that shit down.
I need you to call these. I
The
need you to call
fuck?
these
So
SSI people
anyway,
out because it ain't
Deanna,
up at it. I'll mute
You
again.
scaring my
Call them
goddamn
out.
head, bitch. Turn that shit down.
Miss
so
Sally,
Deanna, because this woman keep interrupting me, and I'm really trying to
Yes,
answer
you
you
gonna turn it.
seriously.
Deanna, tell her to turn it down.
I'm
And I
listening
shut the
to
fuck up.
it.
You know you
Okay,
can always drop off the
go
link.
ahead, Olivia. I mean, Jada.
Okay, thank you. So when we all met in Atlanta, that was March 2020. That's when COVID had just happened. We all exchanged numbers. Once everybody got back home, I would say it had to be about April, maybe the beginning of May, when Jay Wilson's brother died. Jay Wilson had let all of us know that his brother had passed away. I didn't know if it was for COVID. I didn't know what it was for, but that he passed away. Then I reached out to Jay Wilson and said, "Well, Jay Wilson, how you holding up? How you doing?" I mean, that's what a common person would do. I was responding back and forth via text with them about the brother. Then
Uh-huh.
Mother's Day came right in May. I lost my mother. Of course, everybody know that Jay Wilson mama is dead too. So
But he don't care.
me and Jay Wilson ended up talking on the phone on Mother's Day that year. And, he got to telling me about his brother and about just how things were going for him, about how hard it was. And
Oh,
so
he
I said,
needed
well,
somebody to open up to. He ain't got friends in real life. Go ahead.
damn.
yeah, so I said, well, I will check on you to see how you're doing. And that's honestly what I did. That's honestly what I did.
So what was going
So
on with
that's
his
all there is
brother
to that.
that he was sharing? What's going on with his brother?
The brother died. The brother died. And so then
How?
Mother's Day rolls around. I think it was COVID, but he never did tell me. But I
Oh.
think
Did he
his
go
brother
to the
had caught
funeral?
COVID. I think so. But I didn't ask if he went to the funeral. My assumption was that he would go. That's his brother.
Did this his brother, his mama child, his mom and dad a child, or his dad a half child, or what?
Well, I know he had to go back to Florida for that funeral. So I assumed that it was his brother.
His mama child. Cause I'm just saying because he had his sister on his live and she didn't even know that he was a pastor. So I'm just trying to get a
Mhm.
clear understanding.
I thought pastors got money. That's what I thought.
That what you must don't get paid for thinking. Not this one. This one can beg for some money. He done professionalized that.
Oh,
Well, either way, Deanna, at the time, 2020, everybody was losing people because the COVID was real. It was real. So I just
I
was trying to
know.
be nice with him. And he's not the first person that I met in Atlanta that I was being nice with. He's not the first person.
So where did it
So that's
turn?
why it
Because Jay
turned,
Wilson
in
ain't,
my
he ain't
opinion.
like I know when he stopped liking me when his dick picture came out. So that's been a long time ago.
Well,
look
I
at
think
Ronnie
that
Keith.
can I answer the question? Happy life?
Go ahead, sweetie.
Don't call me that. So anyway, I
Hold on,
think that
JJ,
it
before you
changed
finish your
for Jay
question.
Wilson.
Deanna, why is Happy Life up here? I'm mute.
I'm just chilling. Go ahead. Shit.
Well,
Right, but
Happy
she
Life, where you
interrupting.
from? What y'all know about Happy Life? I don't know too much about Happy Life. What
What
Happy
you
Life
He's
know,
from
is?
the
right?
Weirdo
Umar
from a
sector.
whole
He
nother
over
section.
there.
I'm just
He's from
surprised he was brave enough to hit your link. That's crazy to me because
he's
all the
he's
other
from
ones that's
where the
way
Billy
bought and
Goat
voted.
from. The
Yeah.
Billy Goat. The Billy Goat?
No, I
Not
don't
the
think that. I
Billy
just think I
Goat.
don't have. Oh no, I just think he's from I think actually he's probably from the motoring sector. Where you be over there giving cash out, showing that picture that 5 day took of you.
No,
But
he's
he's a
not. He
weirdo.
is from the Umar sector. He is from the Umar sector, happy like this.
Yep, with Ray Trids in them. Yep. Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know that because you follow all the men. I didn't know that. My bad. But he's a
Uppity,
weirdo,
you
Deanna. I didn't know that he would be associated with you. That's what I was saying.
uppity, you a weirdo with them kids, uppity. Stop it.
Can I finish
Why you
talking to
mentioning my
Deanna?
child for? And I have one
Well,
child, the rest are in
child,
college.
Go
You
ahead,
weird ass nigga.
Jada.
Don't mention my kid.
okay,
Go
thank you.
ahead, Jada.
But shut up. Deanna already told me. So anyway, Deanna, that's really how it went down. So he did. He had to travel to Florida. At that time, there was no vaccination. He had to travel to Florida to go to the funeral and all this. And I was checking on him. But I checked on a lot of people that I had met because I'm not one of them people that feel like, hey, during the pandemic that I don't give a fuck about you, especially when I done sit there and talk to you up in your face. So what changed was as time progressed, Jay Wilson would have one Jay Wilson that would text and talk on the phone and stuff. But then on YouTube, it was a totally different Jay Wilson. And at
Who's
first,
Ray
I thought that
Trees?
it could.
Who ain't from your group? Jay Wilson.
No, he talk about Happy Life.
What the hell?
He talk about Happy Life ain't from his
And
Oh.
group.
Jada, can I ask you a
But
question?
so I
Considering your
what
talking points
what
right
I'm
now,
trying to
because when
I
Wadi,
didn't
hold
even
on, can I ask
I
you a
didn't
question?
finish
No,
yet.
no, no,
I
I
did
know
not
that, but
finish
you
yet,
taking a
uppity.
long time to get to
Come
your
on now.
point.
I don't have all that time. Y'all home. I don't
You've been
have all
taking a
that
long
time.
time to get to your point. So I'm trying to help speech you
But
along
y'all
because
keep
this is
interrupting. You keep
I wasn't
interrupting.
saying
Deanna
nothing.
don't have a
But hold
problem
on,
with
this
it.
is right where you're at. This is right
Deanna
where
don't
you're
have
at.
a problem with
Yeah, I
it.
was off the
No,
chain. I'm
no, no,
just
no,
sitting
Jay
in my
I want to.
little
What
I have a
we
no, no,
talking
no. I have a question for you, Jay
about?
Jay when
No.
Wally went to the airport, he said that it was a good riddance to all of y'all. So what made you want to check in on everybody considering your situation and his? I'm you.
I was still in touch with Wiley. Wiley was about to beat up QB in Orlando because QB was trying to jump on me with 5 now. But again, I'm talking to Deanna.
QB was trying to jump on you too. I thought it was just 5 and Bama girl.
Damn it, that's the only
No,
two people she
QB,
lying.
QB. I'm not lying. Ask Wiley, bitch. Ain't you close to him? Ask him.
Oh, y'all know y'all be having a lot of energy. I don't even have it like this anymore. I guess I done got old, y'all. I done got
No,
old.
but Deanna, I know you didn't go to it, but I was just saying because I don't remember her lives. Maybe they wasn't that popular at the time, but I just remember Wally at the airport because he said, "I'm getting out of here because they trying to stay a couple of days. There's a COVID situation. They might not be no more flights." Remember, he went on live all manic and stuff, up scared about being stuck over there. So he went live and went home, and he didn't feel the need to stay with anybody. So I was wondering why is she giving us this long diatribe about dissertation is the
Because
right word.
Deanna asked me. Deanna asked
Because
me.
well, she didn't ask you for a long
Deanna asked me.
dissertation. This is a long
No, Deanna
she
asked
asked
me
you
for
for
the
the short
truth.
end
I'm
of it.
telling her the
But I'm trying
truth.
to tell
This
you, I'm
ain't your
not getting to
channel,
stop.
Uppy.
No, 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 no. I'm not trying to get an argument with you, Jadon. I'm trying to her people out in the chat, which you'd like to be against people's chat that support them. So I'm trying to ask you what is this long dissertation about? You know what I'm saying? Because when Wadi got off that same thing as you with the COVID shit, he was like, I can't get away from these niggas. I couldn't wait to get away from these niggas. Then he went live and went about it and went on and on about what he said, what he could say, I guess without your whatever document y'all signed saying what y'all could talk about. So now you saying that you had all these wanting to be popular with people and get in touch with people and care about people. But when we seen you on the
I wasn't wanting to
show,
be
you
popular. I was popular
we
to
know
be
you
invited.
wasn't. We know you wasn't. I know. So that's
I was
my question.
invited. I was invited there.
You
Did
was
the king
invited, but
invite
you
you
was
anywhere?
disrespected.
Did the
You
king
was
invite you
invited. No,
anywhere?
no, no,
Shut
no,
the
no.
hell
I
up,
would
you
no,
raggedy, stupid ass bitch.
okay, that's fine.
Did the king
You're right.
invite
You're
you
right.
anywhere? Shut up.
I couldn't have been invited because if anybody would have came at me like they came at you, the last thing I would have did was run. You know what I'm saying? They would have had a whole different type of show. I'm telling you
And
that. It'd
that's
have been
why
like
you
Bad
missing your
Girls.
front teeth.
It'd have been
That's
like
why you
Bad
missing
Girls.
your front
Nah,
teeth
I'm not
because you
missing
don't
shit
run.
because I believe
Somebody
in
that knocked your
self-defense.
teeth about your
I believe in
motherfucking mouth, and
self-defense.
that's
You ain't
why
gonna come at
because you
me.
didn't
You ain't
run,
gonna
bitch.
talk to me. Anyway, we're not gonna get away from my original point. So, like I said, like you said, it was COVID.
I was
So
still
you and
answering
Wally was at the
Deanna's
same
question,
situation,
but you
and
taking
he
over
left,
Deanna's
and he didn't
question.
give a fuck about them. You left, and you try to get friendly with all
That's
the
a
people
lie.
that wanted you to get beat
I
the
got
fuck up.
Wallet's number right
That's
now,
what you
bitch.
said. Now, we're not arguing about numbers no more. It might have been Wally's business line. You never know. I probably had the same number. I would never know. I didn't call it. But what I'm trying to tell you is this. You said
How?
after
Wallet
the,
asked for my number.
it don't matter. He asked for everybody's number. So I'm pretty sure everybody got the same story as you.
When
So
Ty
please
was
let's not get
talking
off
to
topic.
all of us, we gave our real contact
It's not a
information. Please
competition,
stop
Jada.
it.
You know more
No,
people
you
behind
need
the
to
scenes
shut
than me.
up because I'm still trying
But
to
I'm
answer
just giving you
Deanna.
your flowers. I'm giving you your flowers. You know way more
Don't
people
give me
behind the
enough.
scenes
I
than
don't want
me.
shit. I don't want shit.
So can we speed this up? Because Wally was in the same position as you, and he didn't want any contact with him out behind the scenes. Even though Wally actually
That's a
got off,
lie.
he called
That's a
Fabe
lie.
Stay Babe.
That's a lie.
He called Fabe Stay Babe. Nobody pushed up on Wally and did shit to him. You got ran around the counters and everything else in that Airbnb, but
And
you wanted
Wally
to
was
keep in touch and
protecting
make
me
sure
the
they was
entire
okay.
time. Has Wally protected you, bitch?
That's
Has Wally
he.
protected
I
you?
thought Sean Bradley protect you. Now it was Wally. Yeah, Wally protects me all the time. He trolled the
From
fuck out of
QB,
y'all and then
absolutely.
vindicated me at the end. I knew from the fact that I knew from the start that he Sassy paid him for an interview. So like he protected me the whole time. So I'm not worried about that. But but at the end of the day, Wally is not my son. So that's why I wouldn't meet with strange men expecting protection. So I feel like you're getting all around the thing talking about COVID and why these people that you thought you had their numbers and it's business lines or emails, whatever you got going on with them. Why do
I
you
was
think that?
answering Deanna's question about
I'm
Jay
muting,
Wilson.
but can we speed it up?
And you
Because
brought
you're
it
not
to
the only
Wiley.
picture person.
You
I'm
make it
muting.
about
Go ahead.
Wiley instead of Jay Wilson.
I wasn't on that link because I don't give a fuck about Jay Wilson. I told Jay Wilson if he tried me, I'm gonna try him
Deanna
legally.
asked me about
Period.
Jay Wilson.
Okay, but
Deanna
but you're
asked me
not talking
about Jay
about Jay
Wilson.
Wilson. You're talking about the
Because you
and you're
changed the
talking about
subject.
all these
You
people
changed
that you
the subject, bitch.
contacted.
You did
You're
that.
talking about. Oh, I'm not defensive about nothing. I didn't go to Sir King's show. When you was at his show, everybody wanted you to get the fuck out of there, and he had to make excuses for you. And when the direct question was answered to you, the reason why you can't hit licks no more and you overstay your welcome and overstay your annoyance is that's what we're talking about, but you don't want to address that. But you making all these excuses. I'm just saying, why did he get ran around by 5 and all these other people? They went to his church, but they didn't run in his face. You didn't have that issue that Wally had. They didn't try him like they
You
tried
don't
to.
know
So
who
I don't
ran up on
understand
Wiley because
that.
you wasn't there. Because you
Well,
wasn't there.
I'm gonna
So
let you
shut
tell
up.
us. I'm gonna let you tell us. I'm mute.
So anyway, Deanna, about Jay Wilson.
Girl, ain't gonna answer the question because I forgot what the question was. So if you know what it was, you go ahead and
Deanna,
say.
Lord have mercy.
I was over here. I just learned how to change the
So
background on this stream, y'all. Can y'all see it?
yeah, we can see it. So yeah, so I was just saying that
Definitely
everybody had
love it.
exchanged numbers. So that's the reason why I knew about all the stuff that was happening with Jay Wilson. And again, what I was saying, what changed was that he had one face off of here, but another face on here. It was one particular time that I had just talked on the phone with him like 2 days prior, and he showed his ass on his live and kicked me out. And when I reached out to him and said, "Well, why did you do that?" He said that it was for his show. That's two faced. I'm like,
No,
it's for your show.
the original question for the chat was,
I'm talking to
I had
Deanna.
told. No, I know that, and you
I'm
answered
talking to
her.
Deanna.
I know that, and I'm not
No,
responding to you. I was talking. Oh, so you're not finished? I'm mute. Sorry, because the
Stop
chat
it,
was
no,
confused
Elijah.
about
I
the original
wasn't. I
question.
wasn't finished at all. I ain't
Okay,
finished
so let me
yet.
just give Deanna in the chat a reminder because you're making it about yourself again. So the original chat was, why did
I'm talking
Jay
about Jay
Dunn feel
Wilson.
about the white husband shit? That's what it was of involvement. And chat Heidi Ho questioning Uncle Tim with unprofessional questions because Uncle Tim never presented himself like that. He never talked about no sex machine. He did say that he preferred white men, but she said that he preferred white dick. He said no, it's white butt. And then she turned around and after she asked Uncle Tim the unprofessional question, then she turned around and was talking about how Jay Dunn always liked to use Jay Wilson lines on her. And Jay Dunn made the excuse that, oh, because that's what Jay Wilson said. And she said, no, we're supposed to be cool. I didn't do nothing to you. We never had an issue. And she's over here going on and on about who the people she met and numbers she had. So maybe she was doing that to Heidi because she had a business number instead of actual phone line. So I don't know why we went from there because that was irrelevant. It was the main purpose was, and she was saying Heidi asked her that question, and now she's trying to talk about why she was keeping up with people that didn't like her in person. But the original question was why was Heidi coming at Uncle Tim that way? And Jay Dunn said it was some question along the lines that made her support that.
The original question was Deanna saying that she knew that Jay Wilson changed on her at a particular time, and she asked me if I felt the same way about where I noticed the change. That was the question I was answering. I'm here talking to Deanna, not her chat, not her chat.
Well, Ronnie Q wants to hit the panel, so
Hey,
Hey,
Ronnie, I
Deanna.
tried to do it the first time. I think you dropped back down.
Hey,
I
Happy
don't know
Life.
what happened.
Hey, Deanna. It's
what
How you
up,
Miss
doing,
Ronnie
girl?
Lavia.
Q?
Now,
It's
let
the
me tell
Ronnie Q.
Now let me tell you the story that you are missing. You were asking about this brother who passed away. Do you know he sat up there on his channel and talked about his brother and he died from COVID and Lord, the funeral is this day and begged for money, talking about he had to drive somewhere in Texas. You know he a good driving motherfucker when he go on trips. Collected money, and said I'm leaving out on Friday or Thursday,
Don't
and the
tell me he ain't
service
go
is
to no
this
funeral,
day.
girl.
A year later, he slipped up and said he didn't go to his brother's funeral. A year later. And then he said, well, I wasn't sure that them people had the vaccine. He sat up here and preach about the vaccine, would go back and forth with me about I'm telling everybody better get the vaccine. I got it. I got my booster. Well, if you got it and you got your booster, what the fuck you care that they didn't have their vaccine? You had yours. And he did not go to the funeral, and it came out a year later out of his own yapping ass mouth.
Well,
So
at least y'all know that I'm not lying because that man was telling me that his brother was dead. So thank you, Ronnie Q. We don't see eye to eye, but he was telling me that
I,
his
I
brother was dead.
you didn't know that his brother died from COVID. You sitting up there, getting your pussy wet up there talking to him on the phone behind the scenes and can't even get the story straight. That's why I came to get the story straight. You dumb bitch. All
My
right,
pussy
Deanna,
wet.
I'm going.
Are you crazy? My pussy wet about somebody dying? Girl, I know that
Hey,
you thought that sounded
hey,
cute,
girl,
but
where you been? I've been missing you, girl. Where you been? You just said fuck us all around.
I
Around.
know I know
Listen,
you thought that sounded cute, but it didn't sound cute at all. And hey, I babe, how you doing?
hi, my beautiful people. Listen, they were trying to put me in prison. I had to, fall back a little bit. Look, I ain't got time to keep that going on.
Fuck that shit. You right. It ain't even that serious. Fuck that shit. These handicaps. But honey, so did you hear that Jay Wilson is getting trying to be ordained?
Remember, he's already a chaplain. Remember, he was in praying over us departed people. The ones that have departed and long gone somewhere. Remember, he was a chaplain. So I'm confused in regards to what he got going on. What he doing? Talking about how he taking
Girl.
a sabbatical. How you take a sabbatical from playing the piano at church? I'm so confused.
Now y'all know that he been talking and bragging about going back to school, getting getting what you call it? Going back to school and getting some type of degree, and he said he did good on his test the whole time the man being trying to be ordained, y'all. That's what he was talking about the whole time.
Exactly.
He getting a
And
check.
you
He
didn't
chasing a
so
check
then old
probably.
video. You got to watch it. When she talked about, because I don't know if you heard me, Deanna. Jay Wilson said that he got food stamps in college. I got 2 kids in college,
Jay
and
Wilson
neither
get
one of them
food stamps
qualify
right
for food stamps.
now.
I know he does, because he
Yeah, he did.
projects.
Yeah,
He projects. That's what he does.
he's always stated that he did get food stamps when he was in college now. Because he did, yeah.
No, but why are you talking about shit about Castro? But he get food stamps right now. I forgot the words that Deanna used, but she was like, "You get something for your house and something for your." I forgot how she said it, but it had me cackling. But
Listen,
everything he does is a motherfucking projection. That's why he can't stand me right now. I ain't never did shit to him. He can't say I doxed him or none of that shit. Only
look,
thing
Jay
I
Wilson
said was
probably
I
getting
do a
wick
straight pick.
for lyric.
What
I
you say?
guarantee he get wick for lyric. How much y'all want to bet? He get wick
Yeah,
for
girl.
lyric.
Not weak
Yeah,
for
they
lyrics.
get they get
He
lyric
be
that free
abusing lyrics.
gravy
That's why lyrics
train.
be beating his ass. Who
Look,
said that he got
Rainy
lyrics for an
TV,
attack dog? Who said
Rainy
that?
TV, uh, howdy ho. Rainy TV said college kids still get food stamps, so I can see that. Yeah, he
It
does
really
get
does.
food stamps.
He gets denied at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? And then even like he be talking crazy to me, talking about something. Oh, uppity. You in the first, I'm not in even in the studio, but even if I was, it's me and Nyla. You and your whole 2011 siblings grew up in the 1-bedroom trailer, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Y'all grew up in a 1-bedroom trailer, and then you see other people that's down south and really living fabulously. Not like most 1-bedroom trailers they have is for rentals. But that's how you and your family had to live to survive, scratching and surviving, like he likes to say. That's you, bitch. So everything that nigga say beat him. Just like I told Castro and Tommy and Brian and Castro. It's no way a nigga that got a homeless nigga with eviction court services that could talk to me about my relationship, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you think he hates Tracy to this day? Mark had a chance. Tracy had a chance with Mark. He couldn't take it. Jay Wilson doesn't have a right to talk about anything, not even with his unaccredited degrees. Who has all those degrees in driving Uber and get declined at McDonald's? Not a credit card don't even get declined for that shit.
Yeah,
Nyla don't have a credit card, you idiot.
Yes, she does. Nestman got plenty of cards. If you stop fucking machines and get some real peen in your life, you would know about it. I mean,
Next thing ain't no fucking credit card, idiot.
you don't know. I have a net spin. Now I got something even better because as a child, the sky's the limit. So once I get out them, because you said you willing to carry a child, but you just ain't willing to find nothing with a pulse or nothing with a pulse is willing to find you, bitch. You fuck machines. I don't. There's a difference. Like I said.
Not fucking the machines.
Again, a child does not have a credit card. Therefore, you don't know anything about building credit. You prove it every single time you talk.
They build credit for children. You weird ass bitch. They build credit for There's all type of credit cards for kids. All types. You can go college route. You can go savings. You can go check-ins. You can go all three at once. It just depends on what you got going on. There's no limit, bitch. Google it instead of 20 inches dildos replacements.
Just look at the
Turbo
chat.
machine.
The chat is
Yeah, no, I
telling
don't
you
give a
that you're
fuck what the
wrong,
chat say.
girl.
Now you reading the chat. Now you reading the chat. But I'm telling you,
Yes, I
you
did
like to
look
do your
at it. I did
investigation.
look at it.
No. You like to do your investigation. Go do one. I don't give a
Girl,
fuck about what that chat talking about. You're
you
gonna be
can't
embarrassed
have a
just like you
credit card.
announced that machine.
That
And
girl
I'm
ain't
on
got
mute
no
because I don't want
credit
to argue
card.
with you. I'm not gonna argue with you, and I'm not showing all the credit
Jay
cards. All I got to tell you is Google it, bitch. Google it. Google it.
Nyla can't get on the cable bill, J Dunn. You don't know what you're talking about. She can't put Nyla's name on the cable
Nala
bill.
ain't over no
But
cable
my
bill. You
thing
got
is,
me fucked
how she
up.
gonna get
You got
Nyla?
me
How
fucked
she
up.
gonna
None
get
of my
Nyla
kids
on the
had no
credit
bad
card
credit.
before she
And
got a
my
credit
kids ain't
card?
got no
She
bad
ain't
credit to
got
this
no
day.
credit card.
I ain't never
How
had
she
nothing
gonna
in my
build up
kids'
the
name.
credit if she
My
ain't build
credit
up the
is
credit for
A1.
Oh
her
I
child?
pay
Lord,
my
let
own
that go.
bills. Don't make me count my hundreds out again, because I got them.
And then uppity, that wasn't a reference to you. I'm just saying, like, we do put, our
What
kids'
that
name
got
on
to
the
do with a
credit.
credit card, though? What that got to do with
Well,
a
you need
credit
to make
card?
that
Shut the
clear because
hell
you know
up.
that weird ass bitch is up here. But
Oh
I find that very
wow,
offensive.
Anthony,
I
let's
find that
talk
very
about
offensive.
how
I'm
you
not saying it was
abuse
a
this
reference to me, but I
individual.
just would like you to make that clear because as you can see, she tried to contact to me. None of my kids ever had bad credit in their life to a point that they don't qualify for food stamps. And my
But
daughter
Nyla got
and
good
my
credit.
son
She
don't
got good credit.
qualify for
Nyla got good
qualifying credit.
credit.
I got good
Girl,
credit right
shut up.
now. I got good credit. Yes, I do. What proof you have that I don't? None. So, like I said, I don't like that reference because I don't like that image being across of black women. See, me,
I
my kids is
fixed
gonna
it.
be
I
living
fixed
good.
it, uppity.
That part.
I fixed it, uppity. It wasn't in regards to you, honey, but I'm just saying, like, we do put
Yeah,
our,
no, you're
kids.
absolutely right. But she's gonna use that. But that's the only reason why I had an issue with what she said. Other than that, I would have been quiet because she made a reference to me. You didn't correct her.
Can you
Now I mean,
co-sign for me to get? Can you co-sign for me to get something from rental center or some furniture or something of that nature?
I
Since you
have
got
never
good credit,
used them before. I have never used them before. But if
If
you need an
Nyla got
email
good
credit, I can
credit,
help
why
you
she
out.
didn't co-sign for you some front teeth? If
I
Nyla
have
got
never
good
used
credit,
them
she could
before.
co-sign
Because every
Yeah,
TV
for
I
you some
got,
front
you know
teeth,
what I'm
bitch.
saying? Now the daddy bought it. Like right now, she's sitting on two different expensive ass pads right now. The most expensive iPads you can get from Samsung right now. Nala got two of them just in case she break the first one because her daddy tired of that shit. If you want to talk about TVs, I wouldn't know because that's what like I don't do it. I don't have to work. I deal with men that work. That's what comes with sperm, I guess. I ain't never fucked a
Up,
machine. I don't even
uppity
fuck
be
myself.
thinking she all that.
I don't think I
The
know it,
fact is,
and y'all try to
Nyla
break
should
me
have
down,
replaced
but
your
and that
teeth,
shit did
bitch.
that.
Nyla and
Well, you
her
know what?
credit should replace
y'all
your
Well, you
teeth.
know
went
what I'm doing,
out
Jadon. You know
today.
what I'm
Oh
doing,
my God,
Jadon.
God,
I agree. I no, no. Let me
what's
tell
going on?
Jadon this. If she want to talk about my teeth, let me tell you this, Jadon. Instead of fixing my teeth, I'm fixing my daughter's character, so they don't have to be on YouTube talking
No,
about
no,
how
no,
ugly I
no,
thought they
no.
was.
You said she
They don't
got good
never gotta.
credit.
They don't never
She
gotta
got
go.
good
They don't
credit, but
never
you
gotta be
still
on
walking
YouTube
around
talking
here
how
looking
ugly
like
I
a
thought they was.
jack-o'-lantern.
And I ain't
You
never gotta
still
go
walking
under the
around here
knife.
looking like a
Bitch, maybe I
jack-o'-lantern.
think if I go
So
under
shut
the
the hell
dentist
up, bitch.
knife, I'm
She
gonna
needs
end
to
up like
fix
your
your
mama
teeth if she
hoe.
got good credit
Maybe
and she
that's what
got
I'm
credit
scared of.
card.
I'm
Shut your
scared of
lying
going
ass
under the
up,
knife and
bitch.
ending like your mama. Trying to fix myself. Even though that's something I should fix, but I'm scared like it's gonna be considered
Don't nobody go
cosmetology.
under the knife at a dentist.
Your mama
Don't
did.
nobody go under the knife at a dentist. That's how I know you don't go. You don't go because if you think
You go
going to the
under
dentist is going
anesthesia, but you
underneath
go
the
under
knife,
anesthesia
then you
though.
crazy.
You
You
go under,
crazy,
they put
bitch.
you to sleep.
That's
They
why
put
your
you to
mouth
sleep.
look like
They
that.
put you to sleep.
That's why you
They
a
put you
bald
to
mouth
sleep.
bitch
They put you
looking
to
like a
sleep though.
jack-o'-lantern.
But they
That's
put
why
you
you
to
look
sleep.
like that.
They put you to sleep. They put you to sleep. And I'm
Can
scared
y'all
that
both
if they
just
put me to sleep, I might not wake up. And my daughter might end up with a family member
let's see them teeth.
like your mother telling them they
Both of
not cute
y'all
enough.
cam up. Both of y'all cam up. Let's see
That's
them
what I'm
teeth
scared
side by
of.
side. Both of
I
y'all
go
cam
to the dentist and
up.
they put me to sleep and drill these teeth in, and then God forbid I don't wake up, and then my daughter's gonna wake up with a new mommy that's like your mama, telling them that they not cute. Now they might be gay for all I know. And I, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
no,
Me,
no.
I would pivot. I would
Under
pivot.
the knife or the
I'm not gonna call
dentist
her
says it
undesired because she
all.
gay.
That
I'm
means
gonna
you don't
pivot.
go to the
Just like
dentist,
I have a
ho.
son that's
You
not
don't go
gay.
to
But
the
if my
dentist.
son was
You
gay,
don't
like you
go
try
to
to
the
call my
dentist.
son, if my son was gay, like you try to call my son, I would just pivot and be like, hey, you don't like women anyway. I get to pick your baby mama, bitch. I wouldn't call him ugly because
Can you
he's cute
cam
as
up?
fuck, bitch.
You and Jay Dan can cam up and go side by side, and we can do our
I would
matching
love
game.
that, but you know she would never. I would love that, and I would smile. Y'all know I smile
Let's
in
see
a minute,
what you
bitch.
look like.
Let's
Let's see them
go. Let's
teeth.
cam up and smile.
Let's come on, baby. Let's
You
see
done
that,
been
baby.
to the
Let's see
dentist
that.
and got your dreads
Go,
reattached?
baby.
Let's came up and smile. I got natural hair. I never do weaves or makeup. So let's see if you look like that supposed thirst
No,
trap
not
and
the
your
hair.
members that
We
you
don't.
had to
We
beg
don't.
for
We
like
don't.
for.
No,
Now she gonna shut the fuck up. So I will because she ain't about to cam up. I'm mute.
no, not the
Uppity
hair, but the
cam
teeth.
up.
And let's just do side by side of the teeth. Let's do
Yeah,
the
we can
teeth.
I
do
cam
that.
up
Let's
in
do
my
the side
members
by
all
side
the
of the too.
time. What you
I
talking about?
smile.
What you
I'll
talking
smile.
about?
I'll smile. If she gonna cam up and smile, I'll
Oh,
smile. I'll came up and smile. I always
Meanwhile,
do
your
that shit.
child got credit. Got credit. Girl, shut.
Now
Mm-mm.
she want to change the subject. I'll mute. Go ahead.
Bitch,
She ain't about to come up
I
and
know
smile.
my teeth
In other
look
words.
great. My teeth look great, bitch. I know that.
So let's come up and smile. I haven't got my 2 replacement yet. Let's see who wins. That should be an easy win for
I
you.
know. We've
Let's
been
come
waiting
up and
4
smile.
years for you to get it. We've
You
been
gonna
waiting
wait.
4
You gonna
years
wait
for you to
another
get it.
6. So this is an easy contest. Let's come up and smile. We're gonna come up and smile.
Do you want me to go first?
Happy
Let me
life.
show y'all my
Happy
teeth.
life.
Go first.
Turn your camera
Y'all
off.
want me to go first?
Stop trying to be Wally's double.
I can
Can't
show
turn your camera off, Wally.
I don't care.
Turn your
I
camera
don't
off.
care. I don't
Anyway.
care.
Wait a minute. It's Robert talking. I can't hardly hear you.
I was saying if they wanted me to go first to cam up to show my, teeth, I
Yeah,
could
you
because
go first. You go first. Jay, don't go second because y'all know I came up all the time. Deanna always make videos to myself. I don't know why everybody keeps smiling. I'm gonna keep smiling, Deanna. I'm sorry.
I'm saying that, I ain't never said made no video about your ass.
No, she didn't say those words exactly, but she said, uppity or smile, put them teeth right in the face. I don't know though.
You ain't got no shame, man. You ain't got no shame, baby.
That part.
And that you don't have. You very confident in a motherfucker, baby. You confident in most.
There's that.
so we're gonna do a tease. Let me turn my camera on. And y'all don't be laughing in the bathroom.
Let's go. You first.
Don't be laughing.
I'll
I'm
do it
buttering
and
my
she
teeth
don't.
off
Go
'cause
ahead. You go first and I'll do it. Because we know Jay Dudley is on mute for a reason. You go ahead though.
I'm on mute. I'm on mute because I'm waiting on you to go ahead and you put your camera on. Deanna is a
We're
member
not
of my
gonna do that.
channel.
Go ahead, lady. Go ahead, lady. I'm gonna see if you actually
Right.
gonna do it.
Deanna
Let's
got
go,
a
lady.
membership over there.
Neither
Mine.
one of them are gonna do it. I know that.
Uppity don't have no membership
Let's
on
go,
her
lady.
channel.
So am I showing my teeth? What we doing now? Do I need to
Yeah,
show my
you
teeth?
turn
Give
your
y'all a
teeth.
You
little
made the suggestion, lady, and you also added yourself.
That's how you do a challenge. Y'all have a challenge on
Right
the
now,
spot.
on
And
the
this
spot. Ain't no running back from it. She said, let's go, lady. Give her the big screen, Deanna. I'm next. Go ahead. Give her the big screen, Deanna. We can't see.
oh Lord, let me. She got some pretty teeth. Hold on, let me see. Go, girl, show them your choppers. Put your
Don't put your head down there.
these folks out.
Okay, I'm next. You did that. You did that, boo. You did that. I'm next. Hold on.
Why y'all playing?
Oh shit.
Look, I just got out of bed. Okay.
Not the saint, honey. Deputy, you been drinking this morning.
Oh god. Okay, one of the teeth is broken. So what's going on with that middle teeth on top?
Y'all out of control. I ain't playing. All right, let me
Jay Dunn, what happened? I turned my camera on, bitch. Your turn. Your turn, Jay Dunn. I did it. What happened?
I know you
I
did
ain't
it.
Candy Dracula.
And that's
Shut
what
the
you
fuck
should
up.
have done.
My sink is not full. That's a air fryer. Go ahead, Jay Dunn. Shout out to Honey Love. She ain't showing shit. Like I told y'all, she got quiet for a reason. Let me show up again. Look, let me show you guys.
I said that's what you supposed to do. My teeth are fixed.
Yeah, no,
Are you
your
crazy?
teeth ain't fixed, bitch. Your teeth ain't fixed, ho.
Deanna is
Shout
a
out to the
member
lady.
in my channel.
No, you gotta be
Deanna is a
quiet from
member
now.
in my
You gotta
channel.
be quiet
Shut the
from
hell
this
up.
point forward. Your only response should be a camera. So shout out to you, lady, because you did come up here talking your shit and you cammed up. I ain't mad at you, boo. That's what you supposed to do. Unlike these other bitches talking shit about how good they look behind the camera, but when it's time to show and prove, they ain't got shit going on with their fucking self. Okay, that ain't it. That ain't it. Yeah, I know she's too insecure to
Deanna,
show a full mouth.
don't you
I
have my
told you guys.
membership, Deanna,
But
where you
listen,
saw my
I told
teeth?
you guys. No.
Then you see my teeth
You
in my
brought up. You
membership,
brought it up.
Deanna.
Okay, lady,
Because you had
in
did
her house. In
you
her
had a
house.
picture, but Y'all is too crazy. All
No,
I can
Deanna,
say.
we're not doing those excuses
Y'all are
because she was
crazy.
talking shit. She talking shit, but she couldn't turn that camera
No,
on. And we
absolutely
know what
not.
goes into
Not
that.
on
She
somebody
claims she got
else's
all those.
channel.
She claims
Not
she
on
got all
somebody
those
else's
editing
channel.
skills.
No.
We never
No,
know.
when I'm
But you
monetized.
asked for
No,
everybody else. No,
I'm
you said
not.
your
I'm
requirements
not.
was that I turn my camera on. You said your requirements is that I turn my camera on. And in return, I said the same thing to this other lady. I just met this lady today. She turned her camera on. I'm a
You
woman
don't
of
know
my
I
word. You turn your camera on. I'm gonna turn my camera on.
She
Now
a
you said you was waiting for uppity, and I did
That's
it.
how you
And
know
you didn't
she
do
ain't
yours
B
because you're full
sector.
of
She
shit.
ain't B
You an
sector.
ugly, soft doodle looking ass
If
bitch.
she don't know babe, she is
That's what
not
I'm
B
talking about.
sector.
Anyway, I don't want to be a member, and most people don't. You're not driving up your membership. You're proving the point of your low self-esteem. I've been said I ain't have my teeth fixed yet. So you're not giving any new information. Now, if I was sitting here, if I was behind the camera like you and Ness bragging about all this dental work, I could see the interest in my teeth. I could see it. But you bitches been bragging about shit, talking about my teeth on a constant basis. But when it's time to show up your dentist work, you bitches on mute, ho. So somebody can come to this. Like, I don't know if you got
You
dental work
said
either,
your
lady.
daughter
Calm
had
down, lady. You
credit.
did your
You
job.
said your daughter had credit. Why she ain't got your teeth fixed yet?
Oh my
That was
God,
your
my daughter
point.
got all her teeth. Why are you talking about my child? We're talking about you, bitch, and our
You said
adult
she
dental
got
work.
good credit.
Adult dental work. Adult dental work. I didn't say nothing about my child. You did, as usual. And you said
I
if I
bet they
cam up,
gonna
you
keep
was gonna
going.
cam up. You did not cam up. I asked that lady that's on camera right now to cam up because she brought up the
Bring
suggestion.
your mic
She
up,
cammed
I
up, show
bet.
her teeth.
Because that
I cammed up, show my teeth. You
I
did.
trolled you, bitch. She trolled you.
One thing. Can I please say one thing? Somebody
No,
in the
you
chat
was you
hold
wasn't
on.
troll. You're a liar, bitch. She ain't troll me.
Somebody
I
in
don't
the
know who
chat
that is. They put it in the
She
picture.
trolled
No,
your
that's
ugly ass.
trolling.
She trolled your ugly ass, and that's what you just did.
me, was I in a trailer home? Yes, I'm in a trailer home. What the fuck you gonna do about it?
Okay.
$26,000 worth of trailer home, bitch. What the fuck is your problem?
They don't know no better.
Who's talking
You
about a
got
trailer home? Who
trolled.
said
You
anything
got
about a trailer
trolled.
home?
You got
Who's
trolled
talking
showing
about a
them
trailer
teeth
home?
over here.
No, you
I
got
bet they've been
trolled.
waiting on you, girl. Obviously, they ain't seen you in a minute, bitch. You got them coming out
Hi,
in
baby,
the
weird
back
ass.
check.
I know
Trying
that.
to
Hi,
sit you
baby, weird
down.
ass.
$126,000 trailer home. What you gonna do about it? It's
You
paid
mad because
for.
Jay
That
Wilson
was the main
drove
reason
for 20
I
other
ain't
people? You talking to the wrong person. The only person got trolled was Jay Dunn because I wasn't on Jay Wilson victim
Child,
list, bitch. I didn't
I
hit that
get
link and I was
trolled
actually
because
tagged.
that's why you sitting there
So
talking
now
about
she want to
why I ain't
overtalk
got
me.
my
No, you
camera
got
on.
trolled. I show my teeth all the time. I show my
We
teeth all the time.
know, and we
She had to
see
show
it.
her
We
teeth.
see it.
Right, right. But you said if I showed my teeth, you were showing yours. So who trolled me, her or you?
Well,
You
either
didn't show
way, you
your
got
teeth because you
trolled,
didn't have
bitch.
no dent to
You
work,
got
bitch.
trolled.
You're still great guns and baby teeth. You're still great guns and baby teeth, bitch. You're not proving
You
shit. The only thing
got
she proved that she's heard
trolled.
about the
You
trailer
got
home. And I
trolled.
only talked about Jay Wilson
Admit
trailer
it. You
home.
got
By who?
trolled.
Who I got trolled by? Who? By who? Who I got trolled by?
You
Who
said
did I troll
me or
by?
I,
Because she
one of
was
us.
outside of
You
her
got
car,
trolled,
and when
bitch.
I pointed
Accept
out that she
defeat
didn't
and
go
move
up in
on.
her house,
Accept
she
defeat and move
she
on.
posted inside her trailer home and bragged about it. I'm in New York City. There's no such thing as a trailer home, so I didn't get trolled by anything. What am I getting trolled by?
Hey, there ain't gonna be too many more times y'all gonna talk about my trailer home now. If
Well, you brought it up. You brought it up as an insecurity. You brought it up as an
Well, no,
insecurity. So I'm gonna
y'all
keep
ain't
talking
saying
about
nothing. That's her saying something about your trailer home, I babe. Not y'all.
it. You
Her.
brought no,
to
look at Jay
respond to
Dunn. She'll talk
troll,
about
y'all.
anything but that goddamn teeth that didn't happen. Like Jay Dunn, you are a bad body. And you had to beg for your thirst trap pictures to be liked on live buttons on open
Did
public
I?
lives.
Did I?
Ain't nothing cute
Did
about
I?
you. And yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you
But
did.
you camped up for me, dear. You camped up for me. Don't you ever forget. You camped up
I
for
ain't
me with
never
your
came
ugly
up for
ass.
you, bitch. Don't start that shit, bitch. No, 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 no. First of all, I'm gonna let you talk. But girl, ain't nobody coming up for you. The only trap that you thought you had was Slow
You
Fifi,
camped
who have
up
a
for
sibling
me
by
with
her
your
daddy.
ugly
You,
ass.
I ain't came up for
With
you
your
at
ugly
all. I ain't
ass.
came up for you at all.
With
You,
your
I'm
ugly
not
ass.
gay, but if I was
You should
gay,
have took
your
that good
ugly ass would
credit.
be in the
That good
position.
credit.
You
That
stay
good
pussy bitch.
credit
Don't play with me,
that your
bitch.
daughter
Don't
got
play with me.
and got
I
your
have
teeth
never
fixed,
said
bitch.
nothing to you.
Shut the fuck up and
Go
stop
ahead,
talking to
Abby.
me,
I'm
bitch.
done with
We
it.
ain't on the
I'm
same
done with the
level.
conversation. She's slow.
If that fake preacher can have a trailer home, why can't I have a trailer home? Why y'all dogging me out for my trailer home? At least it's paid for. At least I'm comfortable. Why y'all getting on me about my little trailer home?
I
Tell
don't
that bitch,
have an issue with trailer homes. I want a tiny home, and that's probably like the upgrade. I feel like that's the modern version of a trailer home because I want a tiny home. So I would never talk about it. I only talk about it because Jay Wilson tried to talk about my one bedroom apartment.
We ain't gonna do that. A tiny home is not no modern version of a trailer. Tiny home is a corner of a trailer home or mobile home. Hell, it really ain't even one bedroom or one. I don't even know why y'all talk about this tiny home shit anyway. And know
I
y'all
want a
ain't
tiny
somewhere
home.
which y'all
That's
can stretch y'all
the modern
motherfucking
business move
legs
right
and
now.
fart in. You fart in a tiny home and shit, you won't be able to eat till 2 or 3 days later.
No, you really feel
Mhm.
that way. No, no, no. The reason why I say it's modern because you know how much money they charge. It costs more money to stay overnight in a tiny home than it does in a regular hotel. And it depends on what type of tiny home you get, you know.
See
So
now
what Jay
that
will
if y'all were giving away land up there, I would get away with that up there, but y'all can't get away with no fucking land up there because y'all paying crazy ass prices. I don't hurry up and throw up y'all one of them, what you call it? Uh one of them tiny homes down there on their property and charge y'all 2,000 a month for it with no
no,
problem.
And
no,
I'm sitting on 5 acres.
not
I'm
in New
sitting
York
on
City. That's
5 acres.
upstate New York. In New York
I'm sitting
City,
on
there's no tiny homes.
5
That's
acres.
upstate New York. In
I'm sitting on 5
Catville,
acres in my mobile home.
no,
And
no,
y'all
no.
don't.
It's tiny homes is literally 2,000 one night a week.
I'm sitting
One
on
night a week, and
five
Oh
you're
my
only
acres in
allowed
my
to
god.
do
little
3 nights.
trailer home. Uh,
You can't do more than
I'm
three
sitting on
nights.
5 acres
You
in my
can't.
little
You're not
trailer
allowed.
home. My little trailer home. I'm sitting on 5 acres and I'm doing just fine. Okay. I'm
Oh,
gonna
but
rest of
see,
I
you
you're
in
know
not
that's
sitting on
safety.
no
I'm
real.
sitting
acres.
on
But I ain't mad at
so
it.
okay.
I ain't mad at it.
Well,
I said I want a
Deanna,
tiny home
thank you.
eventually.
Huh?
Thank
I
you
want a
so much
tiny
for
home
having
eventually.
me.
I
I'm
was
gonna
making fun
drop
of Jay
Well,
down.
thank you
Wilson.
for
But
coming
if
up
I
straight
wanted
on
to
because
use
y'all
a
been
piece
All
of
cutting
this
right,
up today.
video,
See you
if I
later.
wanted to use a piece of this video, could I do it, Deanna?
Yeah, go ahead. Y'all know I don't mind.
All right, J-Dub.
Okay, about her
Thank
showing
you,
the
Deanna.
motherfucking teeth.
Well, I don't mind the tiny home. That's what
Thank
I'm
you.
trying to tell you. I if you was offended by that, I was talking about Jay Wilson because he was talking about my apartment. Me and Nala live here alone in a one bedroom. He grew up in a one bedroom trailer with 2011 people. So I was never disrespecting trailer homes. And I always said, everybody knows me, knows I want a tiny home. And that's what they call it on
Mm-hmm.
social media, not me, because I never been in a
Mm-hmm.
trailer. But these tiny homes, if you look it up in Catskill, it depends on which one you get.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's different amount of bedrooms, but yeah, they charge a lot of money just to stay in
I
it
want, I want,
overnight.
I
Damn
want a
near 2K.
compound. I'm uppity. I want a compound. There's tiny homes here, but I'm not in one. But I'm just saying, I'm on a whole compound. But yeah, there's tiny homes here too. I see what you're saying, and
So
I
you
didn't take no
understand what I'm
argument.
saying, right? So I never would talk about trailers because that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what they when people don't know about Tiny, they say that's the up modern versions of trailers. Because that's what I want when my kids, all my kids get grown. That's what I want, a tiny home that I could put on that could travel around with me if need be, or get some land. But I could never get that land in New York City. I don't even know nobody in New York City that actually own the land under which their house is built.
come to the
So that's
south,
why I would
baby.
never even
Come
get a
to the
house
south. We
there.
got plenty of land. We're
Yeah,
abundant.
they don't own that. I know everybody told me that, but I'm not ready right now. I'm not ready.
Yeah,
Uppity got to
you
get her with some money first.
you can get that.
Yeah, hell.
Uppity man get for $1,000 a week. Come on to the south, uppity. I'll hook you up, baby.
I know that's real. Hell,
No,
I
yeah,
seen the
but it's
flyer.
$1,000 a week. But I got two kids in college. Well, one kid in like another sector of college, and then I got Nyla. So, like I said, I just prefer to stay what I'm used to. But when Nyla get a little bit bigger and she's able to be able to be more in the decision making. I do plan on, that's my first transition, to move to maybe not down south, but like upstate New York, where we can transition. But everybody did say that the South or Texas is the best place where you get the most land and you actually own your land. Because in New York City, that's not possible. Not at
Right, I
all.
get what you're saying because it's such a it's such like a little metropolitan area. But for the hoes that's in the chat talking about is I bathe in a trailer home. Fuck yeah, I bathe in a trailer home. Fuck yeah, it's paid for. Fuck yeah, I'm on 5 acres of land. What's up?
Oh, Luke. And guess how
Yeah,
many more
because you didn't
motherfucking
know this
trailer
from
homes she could put on
Facebook.
that bitch if she decided to.
Yeah, because I could show pictures back in my Facebook years where a friend of mine, she owned her own trailer at the age, I think, of 21. And she didn't have no 3-bedroom. I mean, she had a 3-bedroom with no kids. She been owning
And
that
that's
since
easy
21. And
around
that's
here.
something she saved.
A three
And that's
bedroom
something.
would be considered small to some folks around here because hell, I mean,
And then
But
they
at
got
21, that's a good thing, Deanna. That's what I'm trying
uh-huh.
to say. Jay Wilson, you can't talk crazy to me when you and your
association
mama
fees.
and her was in 2011 kids. Like, no. I know people with 21 years old with a
But and
3-bedroom trailer. They own the
Let me say I
power. Like,
think.
she could show
uppity,
proof. She showed proof. Yeah.
uppity, uppity. Jay Wilson cannot even cut his grass without them home association motherfuckers fucking with his ass. I ain't got no home association fees. I ain't got no motherfuckers.
He don't
See,
know.
that's
He
another thing I
behind
don't
on
want to
the
do with
home
home
association fee.
association
So what
fees.
difference do that make?
No, and
He
that's
owe
another thing
that.
I want to do with. I want to decorate my land how I want to. I want no home association fees. So
Okay.
all of
I
that
mean,
stuff
but
y'all
he
talk
owe
about, I'm
all
looking
that.
into that.
So he behind already. So that really don't even count.
Meanwhile, he bragging about a water softener. Who gives a fuck about a water softener? We talking about
Yeah, he had to
like
beg somebody else to
privileges.
pay
We talking
for
about rights.
That part, yeah. My cousin lived in
Exactly.
Rochester, New York, and she kept a 2-bedroom apartment since she was 16 years old. That's why when I was like, because she amazed me first, and I ain't gonna hold you. When I went on Facebook, it was another girl. She showed me documentation. She owned a 3-bedroom trailer, and she probably got 1 or 2 kids now. I don't know, but at that time, she didn't have no kids, and she had owned that trailer since she was 21 years old. She owned the land and the trailer, and it was 3 bedrooms. And she showed proof of
And
that.
considering that y'all hold like the dogs, considering y'all hold like the dogs, I got property in El Paso, Texas. What's up? I got property in actual Mexico. What's
I'm
up?
trying to remember the counties that she was in. Oh my God. Because y'all say, I think it was Greensville or something like that. Yeah, I think she was in Greensville or something like that. Oh my God. Like she showed the proof. It was thing on Facebook. Now it didn't go
Since y'all
viral
want to
because like
dog,
you said, that's
since y'all
normal.
want to dog about my little trailer home in the state of Alabama, Google Mexico, bitch. I got properties in Mexico, ho. I got properties in El Paso, Texas, ho. What's up? What's up? Get at me.
They don't want to do that. They don't hear that. They ain't gonna understand
And
that.
do you see the
All
comment
they
in the
want
chat,
to
Deanna? In New York City, you could never pay for land. That's why I said a tiny home is my dream. But I know I could never live in New York City when I want that because you can. Everybody that own a house in New York City, they do not own the land. And anything that told me about that shit was that New Orleans shit because I guess they had that same shit in New Orleans. Because you see how once those people lost their houses, they learned they didn't even realize they didn't own their land. I thought that was only a New York City thing. But
It's a lady down here that went up to New York and stayed in a shelter and worked in New York and saved up enough money and came back down here and built a fucking house. So
Balled all out. And see, that's
basically
the part that you
everybody
forget, then.
that part. You see, now the daddy, he's building countries in, I mean, not countries, but houses in Jamaica. So if I want to go there, but he's building one for Nyla. So when Nyla turned 18, she automatic because in Jamaica, if one of your original parents is from
you been
Jamaica,
over there? You been
no,
over
because
there?
I don't get no, I haven't.
Well,
But
then you
it
can't
don't
tell
count
me
for me.
shit. Yeah, I don't want to hear that, baby. I don't want to hear nothing about no nigga dreams that sold you one. Cause let me tell you something.
No, he
What
didn't
I
tell me
do
no dream.
know
I seen the
is
videos.
all white
He's been
y'all
over there.
together there. All white y'all
No,
together.
I
All
didn't
white
say for
y'all
me. I didn't
cool.
know. Hold on, Deanna. I didn't say for me. I said when you have a child by somebody that has like in Jamaica, like just like well, I know Jamaica, you have dual citizenship automatically. So since Nala dad was actually born in Jamaica, his family been had land out there. And like I said, that's how, and that's another thing. He like his family got houses in right here in New York City in Queens, New York. They have houses, but in Jamaica, they actually own that land on them houses. And Nala is entitled to that. I'm not, because I'm not married to him. But Nala is definitely entitled to that. And not only that, but she has dual citizenship because on her birth certificate, her daddy was born in Westmoreland. So she automatically is
Mm.
entitled to that. That's
But
just like
anyway,
a
Deanna,
cross
thank you
country
for
thing.
having me. Deanna, thank you for having me up. I'm not going to be playing with your shenanigans. At the end of the day, I'm a respiratory therapist. I make $60 an hour. The people in the chat talk about I live in a trailer home. At the end of the day, it's paid for. I make $60 an hour. I care for people for a living,
There's
and I
nothing
don't get
wrong
on
with
the
that
internet. And
though.
I don't get on the internet and beg for a fuck thing. I'm
Thank you.
self-sufficient around
That
these
Thank
parts,
part,
you.
baby.
that part, that part.
Understand that.
Yeah.
But
I'm
that's
And
not
it's the
saying
same thing here.
interesting now.
Yeah, but I
But
don't
you
have
know
to
that
beg
ain't
anything.
interesting.
Yeah,
But
it's
thank you
not.
for
But
coming.
but I
Nigga,
never.
shut that. Dog, shut the fuck up. You just talk. I can't even say that.
Shut the fuck
No,
up. Ah.
you, bitch, you too. The fuck? What's wrong with
No,
you?
but people haven't people haven't
Girl,
fucked up that
I'm
people
about
that
to have a
everybody's
nervous
understanding.
breakdown. What the hell? Okay.
No, but they haven't fucked up that they think everybody that's on the internet in the beef sector are like destitute and always begging. I'm very, very self sufficient. Honey, I've been a respiratory therapist for the past 15 years. I don't need nobody for a fuck thing. Okay, I own properties, baby. Okay, trust and believe that. So I'm licensed to practice medicine and so I don't know how many states. We not the same, baby. But anyway, I love you long time, Deanna. You know what's up.
I know you so good. Now you gonna have to hit me up for real. Cause if your ass is in the area, we can link up. I don't know why you acting funny. I ain't nothing gonna go up the crazy motherfuckers y'all be meeting out here.
Listen, I be coming through that bad boy all the time. That's why I be like, every time I come through, I be like, Deanna, where you at? Where you at, Deanna?
Right off the bypass by Luz, you already passed me, bitch. That's where
Look at
I'm
that.
at.
In about a week and a half, I'm gonna be coming through there. So we gonna hook up.
Okay, make sure you hit me up and let me know now.
Most definitely, for sure.
Okay, boo. Talk to you later. I appreciate you coming up here. Y'all, I've been on here all morning. Yeah, this is
And
enough.
you ain't
Olivia, honey,
committed
I
to it.
really owe you because you held it down for me, girl, and I was going through some everything behind the scenes. So I really appreciate you. No, guy, girl, that bitch talking about me. Oh, your name is Negro Goddess. Okay, up there. Yeah, I thought I was gonna call you another bitch name. Appreciate you coming up here. Happy life. I don't know what your point was, but you was up here. We appreciate you as well. Okay.
Oh, thank you,
Wait, wait, hold on,
Diana.
hold on,
You
hold on, hold on,
know,
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me talk to this bitch back here. They said, by the way, Deanna, I own 10 acres of land and I have a tree house. Do you believe me? Well, dirty laundry, I would if I thought you was on my level. Because 10 acres of land, I mean, that's minimum. I'm quite sure people own 10 acres of land and don't even live by it. So, I mean, if you thought that that was a read, sweetheart, that wasn't. And I don't even know why you came here, but why you wasn't woman enough or a man enough to come onto the link instead of jumping in the back chat trying to be seen. See, I was ignoring you. I don't even know why Abba gave you any attention. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like you were stalking her. So we'll leave that there in case some come up later. But y'all have a wonderful evening. I'm gonna go ahead and get my sandwich. Hopefully they finished making it and gave it away. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
ah.